ass up to the Ravenclaw common room and then took him on a vision quest where he saw his dad blow up.
He did offer to teach me something if I came back and cleaned up his fucking home, though.
Yeah, you had to
it didn't go that badly.
Do you remember, though, you guys watched the dad blow up from your Transfiguration teacher?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some guy blew
Nick,
up.
did you know that prior to seeing that scene?
No.
Right.
I've known that the whole time.
The entire time.
Never knew that.
Asshole.
I learned it when I was like just starting to play it, Chris. Like it was still when he was in first year and Juliet discovered it. And I legitimately, whenever Alex told me, I was like, fuck, I just shot myself in the foot with this fucking character.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, I want to remind you, I've still not made it past 5th year.
Neither is
Or
Brooke.
past 4th year. Past 4th year, I should say.
Me neither.
Brooke hasn't made it past. Brooke has made it a little bit into 5th year.
Yeah, like I haven't gotten past the second semester.
Yeah.
Oh my god, samesies.
Oh my god, we're gonna be in like new territory on Friday nights together.
90% of all games, and prior to that,
I will get through.
I don't count.
We also had a thing with Genevieve too.
Yeah, Genevieve's now redhead because she went on a nice
That is right.
Genevieve stopped toning her hair.
Wasn't Nate
really
the one
good conversation with Nate? Yeah.
Went from a Legally Blonde to I don't know what I was going with that joke.
Went to Legally Blonde to Scarlet Letter.
There you go.
All right, but
thanks for that alley-oop. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. You set me up.
We had the what's that good pose? I want to find that picture. Give me a sec.
Hi. Welcome back, everybody. Saturday night. One of the craziest timelines that we've been doing lately. Lots of craziness. Whenever I have new people be like, "Can I join that game?" I'm like, "Well, I'll send you the disclaimer." Prior, I recommend you having had played the game before.
I found the photo.
One last thing. I did go to one restaurant, it's a Mexican restaurant this morning called Coyote, and they had what, Jess?
Just say coyote.
That's not, but it's not. I had.
It actually smelled coyote.
It's a. I'm not getting into this. I had a salmon bagel. It was really good. A good combination of flavors.
Was it
salmon bagel?
Was it even Japanese?
No, it was.
Then why would you pronounce it like that?
It was southwest, like Mexican.
Right. Why would you pronounce it like that?
Because that's how they pronounced it.
I found the website.
Don't, Maya.
Oh my god. Kinda.
I need white people to stop like pronouncing things. Like
that was just how they pronounced it.
All I did was type in Coyote Canada and it popped up.
Coyote. Yeah. Hold on.
I found
let me open this place. Coyote Canada.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave.
Coyote Canada restaurant. I'm not seeing it.
Coyote Canada. Coyote. Literally.
There it is. TripAdvisor. Coyotes Banff. Yeah. Okay. Smoked salmon, chorizo sausage, back bacon. What the fuck is back bacon?
It's bacon in the back.
That's
Did you
what
get a
you guys call
mimosa?
Canadian bacon.
Did you get mimosa?
No,
Why not?
I don't really drink
Ew.
that much.
You can have a little
You
mimosa.
would like a mimosa. You would
You would.
absolutely do.
Would I? Maybe I'll stop
Yeah, because
by
it doesn't taste like
there.
what it is.
Maybe I'll stop by Coyote and get a mimosa
They've
tomorrow.
won a lot of awards. Eggs Benny.
I cannot drink mimosas, but boy, could I fuck up a margarita.
Next time you go there, can you get me the smoked salmon burrito?
No,
Why not?
it'll go bad in transit.
Okay, then can you get it with no tomatoes?
That's not.
I'd also like you to start cross-referencing our allergies as well.
Are you just allergic to penicillin? Oh no, you're allergic to sea salt
Yeah.
And kiwi.
and kiwi
Yeah.
and penicillin.
No.
No,
Okay, you get it with no
I'm allergic to codeine.
no tomatoes. Whew.
I'd fuck up their smashed avocado toast with the strip bacon.
So
Ooh.
they were
Roasted
pretty good.
potatoes.
They were pretty good. I haven't. Maybe I'll get a steak sometime. Okay.
Yeah, coyotes.
Coyote. All right. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let me make sure that I got this proper. Okay. Last episode, we kind of had like our recap already prior to stream, so everyone understands what happened again. Thank you very much, Nick. In fact, Nick, because you remembered so much and we're just gung ho about it, I would give you an inspiration, but you already have one.
Oh,
So I'll give you a second one, but you have to use it today, including Genevieve and Icarus, who also have a second one banked.
I have a slot
Mine-
inspiration.
Fun.
Let's go.
Mine's not an inspo. Mine's my Die of Fate.
Oh,
Fuck, did I get one?
I probably gave you a second inspiration for a really good scene because you already had one. It must be used today, or I'm getting rid of it.
That's crazy. Now you forcing my hand.
Yep.
This is just like being in a parking garage.
I hope you give me the most useless thing I want to succeed on right now. I hope you give me a acrobatics just to go upstairs.
Some guy runs up to you in the parking lot. It's like, hey, here's a chocolate bar, but you have to eat it today. And then he runs away. Is that your experience in parking garages?
Yeah, is that not
Pretty much.
yours?
Man, women privilege over here.
Women
Getting
privilege.
chocolate bars in parking garages. Anyway, Brooke annoys
just
me.
look
I
into
know how to
the
get on
camera.
I know how to get on Brooke's bad side too.
I legitimately, every time you say something like that, I want to punch you through the wall.
Lovely.
Also, why are the Canadian prices on this website so insane?
Right?
Why is it $17 for some French toast?
Remember,
That's
it's
like
in
five-
Canadian.
That's like $5 American.
Is it?
I think it's a
17
$1.50.
dollar.
It's a $1.50 for every
US.
dollar.
$1.30.
That's
$1.30.
$12.19. You paid $12.19 for some fucking French toast.
No, he didn't get the
Why
French
did you
toast.
Get the done French toast.
Wow, this is a free advertisement for this restaurant.
And
We're
it's
not sponsored.
it's apparently
It
$16.95
is obvious.
for some
This would be a
goddamn
worst-
short stack of pancakes.
This
Yeah.
would be the worst ad read ever. If we were sponsored.
We're sponsored you. God damn, your shit's so expensive though.
I don't know how to start this anymore.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. I don't know about that. No. Instead, Hogwarts halls are filled to the brim with students. Students of different heights. Some of the smaller ones have a difficulty trying to push through, especially Morgan, being so short in stature. We find Bo, who has found a sort of a perch up in a windowsill, sitting there with Drusilla, and she's like, "Watch this." She takes a little baggie, and there's these teeny, tiny little pebbles, and she flicks one across the way. It immediately hits Logan. Ow! He's kind of freaked out. Keeps walking. She does it again. He can't tell where it's coming from. Drusilla seems to have a great glee with that. Here, you try.
Okay. I guess I'll take a pebble, and I will toss it at somebody. Is there anybody interesting in the hallway I can see?
Why don't you make a sleight of hand check and see if it matters?
All right. Oh boy, am I going to use my inspo right away for the sleight of hand check? That's a 20.
All right, who do you want to hit with a fucking rock?
Oh, I can pick anybody now. Oh, let's go. Let me look at students really quick. Who do I not like? Actually, let's nab Reese as he's walking down.
Yeah, you point out Reese in the crowd. Flick. It goes far, and then you hear.
10 points.
20. Got him in the eye. Sorry, my bad.
Sorry.
Drusilla yells out. How are you guys doing up there? Ah,
Sitting. Enjoying the view.
we don't like going to class when there's like 1,000 people in the halls. I'd rather not get trampled.
I mean, I think that's just a you problem. Me and Reese can actually like see over the crowd, kind of.
She's gonna push you off the ledge and into the hallway.
I guess I'm just gonna fall.
Yep.
Oh wait, how high is it?
It's like 5 feet.
Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I still have a stupid thing I have where I can't take fall damage because I have a feather of feather falling.
So she pushes you off and you go, woo. Drop down nice and slow.
Ah, I think she's finally taller than us, so I'll like elbow Reese.
Elsewhere in the hallway. Nate and Genevieve are walking together toward class. You ready for Transfig? You got your notes and everything?
I'm never ready for that class because I'm convinced it doesn't matter what I do. He's just going to tell my mother anyways.
Okay. We can get past this. I mean,
I have a tea.
Are you willing to put in the work though?
It depends. Are you willing to be a good tutor?
Oh, I was talking more like late nights with Professor Dildero.
That sounds highly terrifying.
Transfiguration
Questionable?
expert. I do fine. I don't know how I'm gonna turn your grade. I guess like we just need to get to an A, right? Get to an A. Your mom can't bitch too much about it. Because
As
you got
long as
everything
I'm passing.
else. Like everything else you're passing, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Charms.
Sure. It's fine. Just don't look at my charms grade.
Charms. Well, I do know someone who can help you out with that, so.
You gonna set me up with a whole team of tutors?
I mean, if I have to. Wasn't it that you're gonna be shipped off otherwise?
Yeah, she did threaten to send me to Durmstrang.
And I'm sure she does that every weekend, so it's not like a real threat.
That depends on what kind of mood she's in. Because if it's school, it's usually Durmstrang. if she's mad about something else, it's usually, I'm going to go send you to live with another wizarding family.
That does not sound healthy.
It's not
But
to feel bad.
then again, most of the things you've told me about your family continue to surprise me.
You want to learn about the Yaxley Christmas traditions?
My initial response is no. My secondary response, where I am a sucker for gossip, says yes.
Wonderful. I'll tell you all about the race. It's great.
By race, you mean like a foot race, not like a.
Well, yes, except it gets a little messy because technically we're not the ones racing.
Perfect thing to talk about in transfig class, he says.
Yeah. Jess, I'm glad that you picked up on it.
I think I picked up on it. I'll just type it. Vile.
I'm tired.
Vile. Naughty had a leaderboard?
Yeah, it was. You know how like everyone's like American's favorite pastime is baseball?
Yeah.
That was Corbin's.
How self-racing.
Yeah.
Did you
Do they
pick
get-
up on that?
It's how self-racing?
Did you pick up on that? I picked up on it immediately.
Like,
Like,
do they
what
get
would be
little
the
cars? Like, do they just
what would
run?
be the worst thing
Little
for
legs.
purebloods to race? And it's like, oh, if it's the house elves.
Yeah, they race in the snow.
What fun
It's a
race
winter
is
event.
that?
Yeah, it's for Christmas.
No. We create snow in the
It's a
summer for
Christmas
them.
tradition.
It's a tradition.
What does the winner get?
Dinner?
The winner gets more work, and they become the favorite. So we can now figure out which is the fastest
This is
half elf to get things
horrible.
done. That's military me coming out. Because they take our times when we do laps or like PRTs, and if you're the fastest, then you technically now get to go run and do everything.
Oh. That sucks.
Yeah. My dad really enjoyed it. I don't know.
Elsewhere in the hallway, Morrigan and Icarus. Last we left off, we had found something out. And I think that having our first Transfiguration class with him might be a little odd. And so we find ourselves in the North Courtyard area by the windows. The two of you are talking, getting ready for it.
Are you ready to go into class today?
Can anyone be ready for that? What, am I supposed to just look at him and be like, hi, I know you're a murderer. Congrats.
Finally, you admit it, Logan says, walking nearby.
Admit
I had my
what?
suspicions. He passes. Affiliado might be a good idea.
I have that spell.
Mm.
I have an attempt at it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me try. Let me see. What do I have? Oh, that's not a bad modifier at all. That's a bad way to type it though, because that would be 15.
Sorry. Yeah, that's a success.
Wonderful. Muffliato.
Smart.
Probably should have led with that.
Probably, but I mean, Logan doesn't know what he's talking about half the time, so it wouldn't have made much of a difference.
Are we changing this conversation to Logan?
We could try, if you would let it happen.
Would it be more preferable than talking about the other one?
I think anything would be more preferable than that. I don't know. That look that he gave them. So familiar. And he's probably gonna have that same fucking look today if I fuck anything up or if you mess up any of your spells. And it's just.
He's been better. He has
Better
been for a
doesn't
little bit,
mean.
and I don't know why. The last semester wasn't terrible. It was different from the others preceding. Most of the time he would just ignore us if we did well.
Yeah.
He would give you lip when you gave him lip back. He would try to avoid calling on us at all costs.
He has started calling on you more.
Something's different. Something had to have changed. In the same way, you've changed a lot since you've gotten here.
Well, I have been introduced to you and all of Genevieve's friends to thank for it. I don't think he's been introduced to anyone life-changing.
Except for us.
We're just students.
Perhaps we are different than what he expected us to be. Perhaps
I
that's
hope
a good
so.
thing. And isn't that worth trying to figure out why, rather than making a judgment?
I really hate that you're always right.
I am not always right.
You're mostly right.
The wisdom of experience eludes me. Making inferences is easy.
Experience will come with the territory. You'll be a wizened old hag like your mom soon enough.
I can only hope.
Oh my gosh, Cyber's here.
Cyber's here. And Ryan.
Do they make the elves make the food for themselves so they aren't being given a meal?
Yes.
Yes.
They're
That's
earning it.
Genevieve and Icarus's personal house elves have an ongoing rivalry.
That's
Yeah.
so fucked up, Ryan.
The games happen. They happen in the winter, and then in the summertime, it's like a pureblood to pureblood thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like the
That's
Olympics.
the summer season. The summer
Yeah.
socializing season is just us going to house elf races.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, the best of the best house elves show
You
up.
have to like
Yes.
dress up for it and everything.
Big hats.
No.
This be one of our
sad.
sessions. Can we go to the
No.
Kentucky Derby.
Yeah,
Oh.
since all of our dads died or went to prison, who's running that shit now?
We
The
are.
the moms. Yeah,
That's true.
they have to keep the old ways
like-
alive.
I feel like the moms were always running it.
That is
Well, yeah,
true.
because they're the leaders of the household. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
men
Like,
are off.
oh
like,
yeah, on the
murdering-
weekends
The men are off on war or some shit. I don't know.
They're murdering people and controlling the government.
Right.
Yeah, especially like the big outfits and stuff like that. It's like a big deal. It's like a socialing thing.
And then the
Right,
winner
right.
gets to make their own peanut butter sandwich,
That's the
but
problem with
only
men
peanut
these
butter, no
days.
jelly, and only on sourdough.
Yep. And
Sourdough
it's like,
peanut butter
These days.
sandwich.
specifically, it's
They
also
don't
like
kill people
legal.
and control the government anymore. Sad.
It's not even fresh sourdough either. So
Well, just wait until this class graduates and they'll be back in control.
yeah, it'll be great.
I'm so glad I'm gonna go live in the woods.
Back on top.
Just gotta be racist for the next 4 years.
Pure blood.
Keep it
Pure
up.
blood, pure blood.
Don't
pure
let
blood.
racism die, guys. All right.
That's crazy.
Are we
My
the
culture's not your costume.
Are we the villain?
It's just the villain timeline.
This is the racist time. You ever like? Have you guys ever seen that comic strip from Spider-Man? That's like, wait, am I the racist Spider-Man?
No.
No.
You might be the racist Spider-Man.
Oh boy, have I seen that one.
Okay.
It's him and another Spider-Man. They're just talking. You're like, well, so what kind of Spider-Man are you? And I'm like, I'm just pretty normal.
Yeah, they're like, wait, your Doc Ock is a woman? That's what's wrong with that? I was like, oh no, I didn't
no.
mean.
Yo, man, I don't think you're a cool Spider-Man that just leaves. He's like, wait,
Am I
what?
the sexist Spider-Man?
I just realized it's probably tough times with Hermione cracking down on house elf stuff.
She's busted the rings a few times.
In the rings.
Everyone fucking
Scatter,
ran.
everybody! Apparate! Apparate!
They called
Get
so
down.
many of us after
Freeze.
our last derby.
They
I
called
lost
you on
Winky.
their asses.
We've been screwed ever since Magnus went undercover.
Oh my god.
Magnus going undercover to like a house elf race.
This is
Yeah.
crazy.
He would
If
be
you
the
want to
worst
race your house
undercover.
elves, you have to do it at the proper place.
You have to pay the tax
You
too.
have to pay the tax.
He's not trying to abolish it. He just wants us to do it through the legal channels.
He's
Yeah, you
like
have
the
to
bitches
do
want to
regulate
make fucking weed legal just so they can tax it.
Magnus would 100% would do that.
Mhm. Yep. Yep.
Oh, this is all canon
Magnus
now,
said
so-
we should legalize recreational marijuana just for the tax money.
Yep.
It was a big fine day that day. No arrests, just fines. Mhm.
God.
You
This
hate
is
it here.
canon. So
This is.
Oh my
This
god,
is-
Magnus
this is
doesn't arrest
amazing.
people so he can just fine them more. It's like, why would I arrest them? I get more money if I
How
just
do you
give them
think the
fines.
Gideons got so fucking rich?
That's-
He makes all his money through quota.
Mhm.
Like before he got the position of commissioner, he made all of it through quota.
Yes.
oh, this is such fun.
Some of those
Well,
pure
I
bloods
mean,
he arrested weren't even.
Magnus did not create the Gideon wealth. He added to it, but
He
yeah,
added to it.
that's an old money thing.
yeah, through taxes.
I'm just glad we're all purebloods.
Our tax
Copy
money
it.
is funding Wilfred's addiction to Weasley Wizard Wheezes.
Someone needs to tell Beaufort that's blood money he's spending.
Don't worry, that it's on the taxpayer.
That's house elf money.
How much of how
I won this racing house
many-
elves. Don't worry about it.
like because he gets Weez's products. Does he just like take his parents? Like, does he take his dad's black card and just
essentially.
spend the minimum amount so he doesn't notice. And
Yeah.
then, like,
After 4th year, he gets caught.
Not after 4th year.
He gets cut
Damn.
off.
Get
Magnus
good.
looks at his bank statements.
Damn, the only
Yeah,
thing
and
Wilfred
goes
had going for him is gone. He got cut
20
off.
galleons at Sugar Plum Sweet Shop. That seems a little high, don't you think?
20 galleons at a sweet shop is incredibly high.
Wild.
most of the things there, if it's
That's-
not chocolate frogs, don't cost under a galleon.
Yeah, he bought
Yeah,
20 chocolate frogs.
Yeah, he would.
he would do that.
Yeah.
And, they
And
were
not
all
even for the
bronze stars.
cards. Like, he gave out the cards.
He
It
just
was
takes
for the No, so what he does is he ties, like, he tapes the string to the top of the boxes.
Right. Right.
And then he puts them all in one bag, and then he has all the strings as one, twisted string, and then he pulls them all out. And so all of them start jumping around in the bag, and then he releases it somewhere at Hogwarts. It's become a sort of like tradition for him yearly.
So this is a yearly 20 galleons on chocolate frogs is a yearly tradition. In which
Magnus can afford it.
In different parts of the school for 4 years, he releases chocolate frogs just to wreak havoc.
Wilfred owes his dad money.
If it wasn't the Gideon name for him to work anywhere, I bet you Magnus would have him work that shit off. Like, I'm not going to let my son work at a minimum wage job.
Well, he can't have the blacksmith position. We already turned someone down for that.
Some bullshit.
That's right.
Wow.
Only
Oh,
room
Alex,
for one intern here.
I've been trying to get a job for fucking
I
every
know.
single
We talked about it
Again,
last time.
roll
Yeah.
if you your DC at this point is a 10 because you've rolled
It's a 10.
like every single downtime you've rolled for it, but it's been so low I can't even justify giving like anything to you.
Yeah.
At this point, the DC is a 10. If you can make a 10, I'll let you have something. Just roll a 10.
I'm just gonna be a sugar
please.
baby at this point. Fuck it, I guess.
It would be the same roll. You would have to roll a persuasion check.
Fuck.
Do you need some money?
No, you already gave me enough money. I can't take any more.
Do you need some money, honey?
I'm already in a life debt. You can't take any more money.
We'll
gosh,
set you up with
wow.
an allowance.
What's
you-
going on in Transfig?
I didn't know that you were poor.
Oh my gosh.
That's some shit Gemma says.
Okay. Hard cut
Ugh.
to Transfigurations class. Who can tell me the incantation that I would have to speak to do this? Dildero raises his wand and a quill suddenly appears in his hand. D6 to Jess, History of Magic.
I'm always so close to beating you, Jess. You gotta make sure you
that
keep up
that
number.
honestly, you had me there. It was like by the skin of my teeth.
Yeah, no.
The skin of my teeth. 34.
Mm-hmm. Miss Carroll.
It's Morrigan.
Or Miss Caro. I mean, did you think that was one name, Miss Caro?
Like Miss Carrie. Sorry.
Might have been.
Teacher, it's rude to assume genders.
Are you going by something different?
Caro is a relatively new name. I didn't have a last name for 12 years. Morgan is fine.
Morgan is correct. Inanimatus conjurers. That's what we're going to be studying today. For bonus points, who can tell me what I cannot conjure?
And
And
D6 to Brooke.
shit. I can do this. I'm right there.
You can deal with a -2.
I can do it
They
again.
got the same roll.
you rolled a 2 twice.
I don't take
Well-
part in this class.
That's actually by the skin of your teeth.
That is. Food. Magical items as well.
Food, no. You're getting mixed up with the second exemption of Gamp's Law of Elemental Transfiguration, where you cannot create food from nothing. When you conjure something, it actually comes from a different place. However, magic item is what I was looking for. 5 points to Slytherin and 5 points to Ravenclaw.
Caca.
Alrighty.
I'm like high-fiving. Hold on.
She can't see you.
I tried to play.
Oh.
That is exactly
That's
no.
what-
It was perfect because you can't see, so it's exactly how that looks. You just
yeah,
stare
yeah.
straight.
He says, but not only that, there is other things that you are not allowed to conjure. This is not a question as to if you can or can't. It is, however, current class rules. He gestures toward the back, and on the blackboard, there's a list. It says, no conjuring, other people's money, illicit animals, weapons, fireworks.
I need to know everything.
Potions, and there's a little thing underneath potions because all you end up doing is conjuring the glass, you idiot. Other ones, no conjuring restricted books, no conjuring muggle candy, no conjuring invisibility cloaks. There's like big long list of it all.
I wanna
An
conjure
invisibility cloak is a magical
I know
object.
it's I was going off the cuff. I said it wrong.
Shaking my head.
something. I'm gonna figure out something.
My
funny to
immersion's
conjure
ruined.
that's not gonna be on that list.
I want to see how quickly you're able to conjure an item. So, have at it. And that's going to be Inanimatus Conjurus and one other transfigurations of your choice.
Do I still have to try an inanimatus conjurus when I have it attempted?
Yes.
Ugh. Life is so hard.
I'm ready.
It's a hard knock life for Brooke. It's a hard knock life for Brooke. Okay, Maya, you're ready?
Yeah. So for the Inanimatus Conjurus, I got a 0.
Add 2
Oh.
to it.
Yay! I got a 2 on that one. But then
Uh-huh.
I attempted it again for my
Mhm.
second spell, and I got a 14.
Your grading proves.
Yay!
What did you end up conjuring, Genevieve?
So like she conjured a hat that she saw at a shop. She's been meaning to buy.
A hat?
Yeah, like a little hat. A French hat.
Genevieve? Dildera says.
Yeah.
Did you not look at the list or just flagrantly going against it? It still has the tag on it.
It's gonna go back. I just didn't want to make the trip down to try it on.
Right. Just tongue in cheek for a second, like I'm watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what's with the
What?
hair?
This is my natural hair color?
Is it really?
Yes.
It's a lot of bleach. He says before.
Rude.
He ate you up.
That is so rude. She's gonna face plant into the desk and cry.
What? Who gives him the right?
Oh, stop crying. He says. He's like, you know what? If you want to cry, you can cry in the hallways. He says back.
Fine.
There's no crying in
Chin up.
Transfigurations class.
Fuck you.
New rule. He goes to the blackboard. No crying. I can't wait for the first years to show up next year, and that's still up there. They're like, rule number 1, this one. Rule number 2, no chewing gum. Rule number 3, no crying.
She's gonna go sob in the hallway.
Professor.
What, do you need to cry too?
No, I'm just asking why you're such a dick.
That's a great question.
Is it because of child problems? Did you have
That's
a
going to
rough
be a
childhood?
detention, Mr. Prince.
Well, if you have child problems, and it's really unethical of a teacher to punish a person because of their childhood trauma.
You know, why don't you head out into the hallway too?
No,
Get some fresh air.
no.
Okay. He's going to whisk his wand. Your
Are you gonna
desk
cry?
gets hovers up into the air, and then he pushes out, and you slowly drift out of the door. Door shuts. Now you're sitting in your desk in the hallway.
That technically counts as kidnapping a child.
What, do you have your spells, Poe?
Oh yeah, I failed it in Mitochondrius, and then I did a Duro. So
I need the numbers, my guy. You know this.
you want numbers? Damn, I didn't realize you want
Yes.
numbers.
You know I need the numbers.
Okay. Numbers. 6 for Mitochondrius.
Okay.
28 for Duro.
Oh.
I made it really
Yeah,
hard.
that's a P.
It's like
You've gone up.
I made it as hard as stone. That's what it is. I don't know. I'll take it.
That's Bo. Icarus.
I got a 25 for Nebulous and a 26 for Inanimatus Chondrus.
What do you end up conjuring?
I think he's gonna conjure Janice's notes. Not for
Professor,
this
I'm
class,
missing
but for the next
something.
class.
You can hear Janice call out like 5 minutes later. What? Well, I was going through my binder here, and I was flipping to the next class because I finished all the assignments here, and so I was going to get ready for it, and it's gone. And you want me to track it down? He says, well, what do you want me to do, Miss Verdon? Well, someone probably conjured it or something. Why would somebody conjure your next class notes? Is it perhaps that you just need a better organizational structure for it? I have never been more offended in my life, she says. Well, don't cry about it. Just gonna get a little tap on her desk. Tap, tap. Walk past. Icarus, you pull up her notes
Yeah, I'm putting
on
them in my bag.
Either care magical creatures, Muggle studies, or potions class.
Muggle studies. He is in that.
Okay.
He is stealing her homework for that.
Moink.
Yoink.
Yoink. And you have your O. Morgan.
27 for an Adamas Contrast and a 23 for a Parafarge.
What do you conjure?
Can she conjure her mother's mask?
Yes, technically.
She's gonna try to do it.
I mean, you rolled pretty high, so absolutely you can. Now, of course, you would know that to be the skull, actually, of one of her kin.
Mm-hmm.
On your desk, a huge bit of antlers. Like, they are probably as wide as Morgan is. Like, if you were to lay down the desk next to them, they'd be as big as him.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be even bigger. Do you
I'm
put
sure
it
we'll
on?
get in trouble. Yeah.
For the rest of class, there's just antlers in the back turning. She turns toward you, Icarus. You look over and see a weird skull mask.
I think he's seen her mother wear this. So he'll hold up his hand and kind of like knock on this temple of it.
Hollow, yeah.
Yeah,
Who is it?
not dear.
Oh, that's terrifying.
I love the subversion. That was good. not dear who. That's terrifying.
I love the Caro twin. They're so fucking weird. God bless.
Not a single normal interaction they've ever had.
People will start to get up, heading off. Mr. Prince, I'm glad to see that you're at least able to accomplish the charms that are taught in our class. Might recommend working on the transfiguration side, though. Just a tip.
I recommend you work on your people skills.
He's like in like the doorway, like leaning, looking at you in the hallway. I will when other people start being more tenable.
I have no idea what that means, sir.
Less annoying.
I think the word I learned is hypocrite now.
Well, that's good, because we do not have an language arts class here at Hogwarts, so you're learning something in my class. It's not transfigurations, but...
No, I didn't learn it from you. You're a terrible teacher.
Love you too. I'm gonna turn back into the classroom. Hey, Bo. Hey, Bo. A few people like coming past you in the hallway, still
Hello.
sitting at your desk. Just opening the door for if you wanted to do this. Icarus, Morgan, if you wanted to have a scene with Dildero, now would be the time. That would be a good time.
I was literally like gonna message to see if Brooke wanted to do anything.
I think Icarus's first instinct would be to get away. However, if he notices that Morgan is lingering, he'd probably linger just to play guard dog.
Hmm.
Get Roman Reigns.
Shut up.
It's
I
fine. I'll
hate
be
it
the
here.
Seth Rollins in this equation.
Don't call yourself that. Okay, visionary.
Well,
The architect.
Joseph Seed.
he
The
is
prophet.
very Joseph Seed. It's terrifying.
Icarus is literally the Rottweiler on Morgan's leash.
I don't want
I don't think Morgan should have you on a leash at all.
No, it should be Azareth. That is who his collar belongs to.
Oh yeah, you have like the little
bracelet.
sub bracelet.
Yeah, the sub bracelet that has his like initials on it.
Does not have your initials. There's
No,
no
it has
actual
Azareth on
bracelet.
it.
Yes,
It's not.
property of.
Yeah.
If lost, return to.
If lost, return to Room of Doom.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Lock in.
Mhm.
Morgan will stay behind.
Class is all but empty. People have moved away from their seats, and Dildero is just cleaning up a few papers that were left there, looking at them for a second before ripping them up, throwing them into a little trash bin that he keeps, and the moment that it hits the bottom, there's a plume of fire. He kind of goes over, he's looking toward the back of class, so back to you, and he is standing over his desk, like flip something around. And he starts writing down on it. No other people's notes. It's going to be on there now.
What you writing?
Something to not get somebody else as crazy as you. Sorry, that was a bad sentence. Let me try that again. This is hopefully going to get somebody as crazy as you to think twice.
Crazy is a relative term.
He flicks his wand and a chalk comes up. No, and it's the no conjuring. Do. Other people's notes.
That I don't know who would do that.
You want to show me your backpack? Turns
No, I'm
around.
good.
What are you guys doing here? Thought you guys have electives right now? Magical creatures? Oregon?
I have a question.
Sure. Can you ask me it without the mask on? It's very unsettling.
I'm sure my mother will reclaim it.
Blink! There's a little pop and it disappears.
But like, I like to think that she puts up her hand. She goes like,
When you get to 2, it goes away.
My timing was off.
Can I help either of you? Is this a Caro ambush, he says, leaning his butt on his desk,
well,
crossing his legs, and crosses his arms as well.
Icarus laughs at that.
Have a sort. You've been much nicer to us recently.
Don't mention it. Really. Please don't.
Are you ashamed of it?
I have said what I said to you guys, and we're over it, right? And we're going to go forward in a more professional manner now. One that can be more amicable when you're not calling me a dick.
I'm not
was
the
never
one who did
bothered.
it this class.
I heard you agree with him.
Shoe fits.
And it's quite a bit of restraint for me to not give you detention for it. but I feel like I've given you detention enough for smaller things. I can let a few things pass, but soon we'll be even.
I don't think I was ever bothered by it. I'm very used to people insulting me without really getting to know me. I think it's a side effect of being strange. But I couldn't really figure out why an educator would. That eluded me until recently.
Right. Because I'm a dick, right?
No. Well, not any more than anyone else can be. It was because
I'll take it. He chuckles.
it's because you knew our father, right?
Who told you that?
I saw it.
Man, it's after class. I have a few things I need to be getting off to. It's nearing the end of the week as well, so I recommend a study period or two for you guys. You're one of the top ones in my class, so it's been great having you around. Okay. He
Trying to
kicks
get to
off.
the bottom of a bottle.
It's my own business, isn't it?
We know what happened.
You seem like flinching. Poker face going. What do you know?
McGonagall knows.
Ravenclaw Tower.
They were already tied up.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I met him.
I'm sorry.
Briefly. Recently. He hasn't changed in death.
Listen, if you're trying to accuse me of the death of your father, I would say that you don't have a whole lot of proof. So
I'm going to turn you in.
No. We do not have the proof. And even if we did, I at least wouldn't turn you in. Your actions were justified. He was an exceptionally evil man.
Well, you really know?
Transmogrify.
It was some dark times. Your father made them darkest. Why come to me with this? Why tell me that you know? You want something out of me? You want blackmail? What?
I don't. I just want you to know that I know. That I was always okay with you. Treating me a little differently.
I
am different.
It changed when I saw the two of you one day heading past my tower. You were heading to Hogsmeade.
What?
His mic's cutting out.
His mic cut out. Okay. Did he hear it? I think it did.
You hear me again? Hello?
Yes. There you go.
Okay. He was saying, I thought it would be I thought it would be an easy way to get Icarus in trouble. But I found the two of you guys at the cemetery. At his grave. His tomb. It's empty, by the way. They much like the idea of having to fit the slop in. And I heard the two of you talking. I was going to confront you. But when I heard Icarus talking about how he was treated, he just left. Let you be. Because I understood that Icarus was treated not that far off from how I was. And that I had been wrong this whole time. You are not like your father. And so I've endeavored to right that wrong. It was wrong of me to let that kind of stuff get to me when you came to Hogwarts. And I am very sorry. As I have said, just without all the context out in the open, I want to be better, and I want to treat the two of you guys better. It was a shock. I didn't know he had a child, let alone two. Not until much later. This is all a long time ago now. Years and years. And I'm trying to just put it behind me. I'd say something. Especially you. Says toward Icarus. Brooke, muted.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you when you.
Just
I saw your
thinking.
lips move. Okay.
If you hadn't, I would have.
What, at the age of 6?
He would have been alive now if you hadn't.
He would have been in Azkaban.
But he would have been alive.
Yes. He's better off dead.
Do you want to know what my sister's last words were to him before he left?
He just stays
Papillon,
silent.
yes.
He stays silent and lets you answer.
She said, I want you dead. That she hoped he would die. And he just looked at her like like a dog that was about to be put down.
Dilduro walks over. He kneels down. A little bit shorter than you now. He did terrible things to me and many others. And he did it because he was cruel. He liked it. It's had an effect on me, and not all of us have survived him. He also emboldened the other students to commit acts as terrible as him. Taught them his ways, his ethos. Ethos he tried to teach me in some sick manner. I'm here for the both of you. I want to be here. We all were wrong in one way or another by that man. It's only together that we can make something better. Right? I feel strongly about this. And I have for a while now. Ever since the start of the year. But how can you look into the face of a child that you orphaned and say, I don't regret doing it? And I made him hurt a lot. And it wasn't enough. Because I hurt you. If I knew that, I don't know. Are we cool? Are we okay?
I'm sorry for calling you a dick in like every other class. You have your reasons.
Feedback says I get better when you guys get older. I like the older kids more. You know, they're more free. I don't have to supervise them as much. I've never had to supervise you for transfigurations.
You can take us out for a drink to actually apologize.
No, that's not how that works.
Okay.
He is an exceptional transfiguration student, however.
Yes. Icarus is just as bright as I was. Truly. You're not too far behind yourself.
I enjoy it. My mother weaves magic similar.
You're better at the natural part of it.
You guys will be missing dinner. Come on, let's go grab something.
Yeah, I have to put these notes to use.
Can you read them to me?
Yeah, well, yeah, sure.
I'm not good at Muggle studies, I don't think.
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty easy. You say that Muggles are cannibalistic and that they file their teeth, and then he kind of just pities you. And he's like, oh, poor pureblood, never learned what a Muggle was, and then he just gives you like an E.
The closest I can get is a lot of things about pollution, which I gather makes him a little bit uncomfortable, although it is true.
Professor Milne, if you started talking about cannibalism and filing teeth, he would have a field day with educating you about actual cannibalistic tribes and how they operate in like Papua New Guinea, and also when it comes to the teeth filing, how in certain South American tribes, they when they file their teeth, it's actually like it's a beauty thing, and so like women don't feel beautiful unless they have sharp teeth. It's
I
like
really want to file my teeth.
Professor Milne is like the perfect teacher because you can like say the stupidest shit and he'll immediately take that and take the wind out of it by just educating you about real life instances of that existing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's almost like he has a degree in this as
Crazy.
opposed to everyone else.
It's
who is
so
just
much worse
masters in
than
their
just a
field.
degree. Like someone can have a master's in education. That man, his interest in all that stuff was far before all that. You know, the degree is like a symptom of the weird obsession he has with little factoids.
So funny. You try to make a
Genevieve.
joke and he's like, here you go. Well, actually.
Well, actually, actually, Genevieve. Genevieve.
Did she go to iDrop? I don't see her. She never
Genevieve.
sent a thingy.
Genevieve.
What?
Genevieve.
There we go.
Genevieve. Hi, Maya. It is dinner time right now. You are sat over with your people. Are you at the Hufflepuff table, Slytherin table?
Nah, she's at the Ravenclaw table.
You ever see? Because I feel like this is the dynamic. You're at the Ravenclaw table at the upper years, obviously, and you're like sitting next to Darian, and they're like all laughing with a bunch of his friends and saying stuff. You're sitting on the side, like, I have no idea what these guys are talking about.
She's just drawing at this point.
Oh, if you're just like drawing on the side, I think uh Darian will like put a hand up and he'll like run his fingers through your hair for a little bit while you
Mhm.
do that. Like he's still talking to his friends and he just does that nonchalantly.
Doesn't even realize he's being slightly romantic.
And then after a little while, you hear your stomach grumble. Look up. This big loud laugh that echoes through the area. Where's the food? Bell rang like 3 minutes ago. Normally it's right on time.
Dude, do you know where the fucking food is? I'm starving.
Yeah, let me just go down to the kitchens and ask.
Okay, well, only one of us can do that.
What, you know where the kitchens are? I thought it was like a
Hufflepuff?
closely guarded secret, Javen says from the other side.
I'm a Hufflepuff, of course I know.
Hufflepuff's holding out on us, I hear him say. I'm gonna go talk to Ty immediately.
I guarantee you, they tell us first year.
And then a second later, what's your passive perception?
That's a great question. 18.
Damn. You notice high up above, the candlesticks flicker in sort of a wave. You see one of them fall down and drop right on your table. Rolls off. The flame having gone out. Huh?
Did you see that?
Genevieve, make me an insight check just for intuition.
23.
All right. With a 23, you get this weird feeling. Where's the food? You duck down as the food appears from where it's supposed to, but about 2 feet above that, and slams down onto the ground, onto the tabletop, sending cake and beans and pulled pork and stuff just everywhere. There is a lot of screaming, a lot of yelps of fright, and you underneath of the table, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I got that. There's a bit of gravy that drips down nearby you. Oh, that's a lot of mashed potatoes, Darian says. You look up, and you can see he's like Saint Nick, the amount of mashed potatoes that are on him. He's had to like push it off from the two sides.
Oh, you're definitely going to need like 3 showers.
He's gonna. I think he'll be like, "What are you doing down there?"
Not getting hit with food.
Grab some and flicks it at you.
Okay, can you not get that on the
Make a
Chanel,
dex
please?
save. Not my Chanel.
Dex save. Oh god.
You poured
Oh.
lipstick in my Chanel bag.
12.
You spilled red lipstick on my Chanel. It's red Valentino
my
lipstick in
Valentino
my
white bag.
My white bag. Valentino. Yeah.
You spill lipstick in my Valentino white bag.
Genevieve, what'd you get?
I got a 12.
Yeah, you get some mashed potatoes on you. Hey.
These clothes are expensive. Thank you.
Oh. Napkin. Hey, I'm taking them all, man. I got the gravy on me. And like, the entire area is in an uproar. Rushing past you, thud, is Flipwick, who's running out, trying to figure out what's going on. You can see Minerva up at the faculty table, a little perturbed. She's got a big stain of cranberry sauce on her. You can come back up now. I'm certain of it. I think he's gonna fall twice.
Ugh. She like kind of crawls out. There's like nowhere to sit now. Everything's covered in food.
Move the food. And Darian uses his wand and flicks it, and like a big section of it cleans for you. But it doesn't really clean, it just pushes it all to one side.
You also could, use that to get it off of yourself, right?
Yeah, if I want to rearrange my face.
Alright. Just, here, let me help you. She, like, pulls out, like, a handkerchief from her bag and will start to, like, wipe his face off.
Way more than your handkerchief can handle, so you have to kind
100%.
of flick it off and go for a second go.
I think I have makeup wipes in my bag.
Oh, yeah. It's all this starch is going to mess up my skin routine.
Yeah, you're gonna need to exfoliate.
Jess. Jess's reaction to that is so valid.
Don't worry, I have a clay mask.
Messed up my skin routine.
I have a clay mask. It'll work wonders.
All the food disappears. Oh, thank goodness. Wait, get down, Javen says, and then it all reappears where it's supposed to.
Oh.
With about half, they were able to find what was salvageable and serve it.
Well, at least we're actually eating.
You guys enjoy your food for a little while. Bo, because I'm going to be cutting in after the whole dinner thing. What
Okay.
happened to you? Cliff notes. What happened to you during dinner? Were you there?
Probably not.
Did you come in late?
Probably.
Okay, so I think that Bo was showing up for dinner a little bit late, turns the corner and just sees the absolute chaos all around him. And what do you do?
I think he's just kind of like looks, spots what all his friends are doing, of like covered in food,
Mhm.
and then kind of doesn't know what to do at that point. He's just like he stares at everybody. He's like, "This is too much for me."
Do you dip
Like,
out?
yeah, he just immediately turns around and dips out again.
Yeah,
He's like, not dealing with this.
it's the Troy gif. Okay, you know what I'm talking about?
No, do not know about this one.
I'll send it.
The only gifts I know about Troy are probably what are they called? The one where he's right. Oh, this one. That Troy. Never mind. Yeah, pretty
From
much
the
that
movie.
happens. I'm just like, nope,
Nope.
not
You
dealing
turn
with it.
around and get a move on. You move out of the Great Hall and instead decide to go up to your common room. You have a little bit of like stuff stashed away, some snacks for late at night. And you pass by the quad. I think on the way there you would pass by like Logan who's going down the stairs. Hey, where you going? Thought you'd be at dinner.
No, it looks like there was a food fight. So
Sally, it's like almost going to be every other Wednesday at this point.
I'd always prefer if they did scheduled food fights. It'd make dodging them a lot easier.
Yeah, I just wouldn't show up. Well, if all the food's wrecked, I'm not going down there, he says, and kind of takes a 180. Starts walking with you.
Yeah, I think I have some not old. I think I have some food that's kind of hidden.
You didn't like package up a bunch of chicken, I hope.
It's a lot of fish.
They're like fish crackers.
Yeah, my uncle deep freezes a lot of fish.
No,
So
not
he
like the
makes like
cheese fish
jerky.
cracker.
Oh, they're just goldfish.
It's a lot of fish.
It's a lot of fish.
Yeah, the goldfish crackers.
Yeah,
That was what I was saying.
I was thinking like
Oh,
a
that's
fish.
disgusting.
What do you mean?
Do you keep them like frozen, like with the glaciers, or?
Yeah, that's what my trunk says. It's just I constantly do. What do you think I'm doing with my trunk every night and morning?
I don't want to know what you do with your trunk every night. That's between you and Merlin above.
It's a deep freezer. It's a lot of. Besides, you can use the stove as like a boiler, or a boiler as a boiler.
Oh, Mr. Peel, back so. So, he says over toward the fat lady. So, password? She says toward him. Yeah, butterscotch. Butterscotch. Let me think.
Wait, you can think.
Oh, Mr. Prince, back so soon.
Soon.
Do you guys say toward her? Password? I just gave it to you.
Butterscotch.
butterscotch. Whew. I'm going to be curfew soon, she says back down. Okay, what the fuck's going on with her?
I don't know.
Butterscotch. Butterscotch. She's yelling out toward her.
Are
And she
you
is just like glitching out.
Are you
She's having a seizure.
okay?
Never been
Margarine?
better in all my life. Would you like to hear a song? No, butterscotch. She does like Roria. That one.
The Lord, I'm talking. I don't know what you're.
He's just called the fat lady.
I feel like it's a little rude. I feel like she has an actual name that no one ever asked her. No, I was gonna give her a
She
name.
doesn't. Her name's the fat lady. She
Oh.
has no
It's like-
lore.
I think it's because like they don't have an identity outside of what was imbued with the painting. So like portraits are
She's
different
not
because it's
based
a
on
portrait
anybody.
of this person, and then that's that person. They'll respond as that person. But she is just that's the title of the painting is the fat lady. So that is who she is.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's so sad.
Her existence
Give her a name.
is simple.
Simple name.
Body
See, Bo,
shaming gets us all.
You
Can't get
JK as
into
well.
this. Can't get into this thing.
JK caring way too much about people's bodies.
In the same way that the girl, if you had like a portrait of like the girl with the pearl earring in Hogwarts and it moved, it wouldn't be she wouldn't have a name. It would just be the girl or the girl with the pearl earring
Got it.
because that's the title of the painting.
Mm,
That's a great.
I don't know.
headcanon,
I'm art historying this. I need to shut up.
I
so
like
I'm
it
kind
when you do it.
I'm stuck outside. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you cannot get in.
Excuse me, can you just open the door, I guess?
Yeah, she's like that. Like talking to her is null and void. It is a constant loop of fuck ups. She seems to forget after being given the password. She always forgets and restarts her little thing.
Well, I guess this is fucked up, Logan.
I don't get. It's like she was working when I came down here.
Should we like report it, I guess?
Oh, do you want to walk back all the way to Hagrid's hut?
Not really.
You just like blow a hole through her.
I didn't realize she was your type like that. I don't know. I feel like
If
that's
I had
murder.
one, it wouldn't be that. Logan says.
Also, wouldn't that be murder? They're like people, right?
He's a portrait. Okay? What it would be is an assault on the Historical Society. They would hate it.
Do you just want to like sneak out or something else? I don't know. Just
I'm gonna
imagine
go
you could-
grab my broom. I wonder if I left the window unlocked.
I'm gonna go check the other common rooms. Sure, one of them is probably working.
Dude, how are you gonna get into someone else's common room? He says halfway down the hall.
What's the password?
You know the passwords to other people's common rooms?
You don't?
Shakes his head.
Ravenclaws isn't even a password, it's a riddle. Anyone could solve that.
You head down. Well, closest one is Ravenclaw, if you want to go there, but I mean, we don't have any...
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that one. Just go check to see what other What the fuck are he's doing?
Morgan, you can't get into your common room.
I should have gone home to my mother.
You see a large crowd of people around the door, everybody trying to answer a riddle that never seems to finish its delivery. It's just like one continuation of riddle after riddle after riddle without actually ending the sentence.
Hey, Morgan.
Hello, Bo.
Your stuff broken too?
Yes. This is a Sisyphean nightmare. Every time the eagle reaches the end of a riddle, it starts a new one. No one can even answer. There isn't even a question.
I know the answer! I know the answer! Saoirse yells out. It's a song that never ends!
Did it work? Bo would believe it'll work. No? Alright.
We'll have to sing it, I think.
Do you want to go check out the Slytherins?
This is a song that never ends. It gets on and on, my friends. People started singing, not knowing what it was, and now we'll keep on singing it forever just because it's a song that never ends.
Stupefy.
To everybody! She gets a few people.
This is.
Um,
Is your dorm quieter?
my door won't open either. But yes.
I wish I would have been a Gryffindor.
It's fun, I guess.
Well, what
I
are
don't
you
know.
doing up here? It's not Thursday. Drusilla says, coming up and seeing the two of you guys talk. I mean, you're not supposed to be up here.
I'm not a narc, Drusilla. You're fine.
Oh, thank God.
My door doesn't open, so I figured I was gonna sleep at the Ravenclaw Tower.
Hey, like, you know I'm always cool with you hanging out, but, like, sleeping, I think you might get caught.
I think I'm going to try Hufflepuff.
Good luck. I'm
Bo,
gonna
would you like to
go
come with?
do something, anything else, and hope that this all blows over.
I'm gonna go take a nap and he's gonna like flip a coin. In DA class.
What was the other side of the coin? Drusilla says.
Wouldn't you like to know? And he's gonna like start walking.
Gets on my fucking nerves sometimes, she says to Morgan.
Affectionately. I'm going to the Hufflepuff common room now.
Finally, actually. Down there, what you end up seeing is Genevieve coming back from the Hufflepuff common room. Similar issue. Every time
Genevieve.
anybody tries to do the correct knocking thing, it keeps dumping vinegar on them.
That's the worst one. Like the
That's
other
awful.
common rooms just won't let you in. But if you
That
fuck
is
up,
so
you just get dumped with vinegar.
it's insidious. Helga.
Helga, why'd you do that?
Helga. What the fuck?
There's a terrible smell in the hallway leading over toward the Hufflepuff common rooms. So Genevieve is walking back, and yeah.
Oh, she did BRB like a little bit ago. I'm not sure if Maya's here. Maya,
Probably watering grandpa.
Maya, are you watering?
Genevieve.
Ave Maria.
Why did you do that so well?
I'm Catholic. It's like one of our 5 songs.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of ours.
I forgot that's one of
Oh,
yours.
new
Not back for
Pope.
4 minutes.
You see that? New Pope.
New Pope, Chicago Pope.
Yeah, CM
We got
Pope.
Chicago Pope.
Chicago Pope. Deep dish Pope.
I think Jess
Leo
made
the
that joke
14th.
first. I can't take
CM
credit
Pope.
for it.
God.
Leo.
Got Leo that
Such a
14th.
stupid ass fucking name.
There's been 14. Well, there's 13 others. He's the 14th.
He could have picked a cuntier name.
You should have picked like a really Chicago-y name. Which I
How
don't.
many popes have there been?
A lot.
A lot, because they keep hiring them when they're on death's door.
A lot since St. Peter.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
How many?
popes have there been? 266 from St. Peter to Pope Francis. So technically 267
Oh.
right now.
We used to say Pope Francis was a gangster pope, but this guy is gonna go through probably a lot growing up in
I
Chicago.
just wanted to be known that the new Pope and King Von walked the same streets.
Yeah.
Right. I have to go to the bathroom, so I think maybe it'd be good time to take our break. We'll come back in
Great.
10 minutes.
I'm gonna
Not
make
bad
food.
for
I'll be
fun.
back.
Hello, we are back. Everyone else back?
Hello. I
Hello.
need to slow it down. Bo's being too sassy today.
Maya,
Mm.
you're here. Lovely.
Hmm?
Are you eating Oreos?
No.
What are you eating?
Arroz con leche.
I have no
Oh
idea
my
what that is.
god. Get me some,
I'll ship it to you.
please.
I sent pictures of those tacos, and Maya was like, give me some. And I was like, they're already on their way.
Catch me outside looking for the FedEx truck.
Oh, really quick.
Oh, so you'll get her tacos, but you won't get me a fucking salmon burrito from the plate from Coyote?
Only if you say it right.
No. Don't tell me to say it right.
Even Maya says it, Coyote.
Right. Say it right. Okay, white man.
It's not how they pronounced it.
This is exactly what they did in the simulation schools.
By the way, coyote isn't even right. Coyote is the Spanish word for the nahuatl word that they took it from. It was like
Coyote?
coyotl or something, or coyotl or
Coyote.
something like that.
Yeah.
Coyote isn't even the correct word for it. So,
Did you know that,
Coyote.
axolotl is supposed to be pronounced achok? It's one of my favorite little things. I probably already told you guys that, but it's one of my favorite little cool pronunciation things. Okay. Genevieve. So, you amongst like everybody else, I found that your common room just isn't opening tonight. A few people
She's okay. I'm
have been
just gonna-
getting dunked with vinegar trying to get in. Wilfred on his third attempt is like, I could have used Tergio. Oh, you hear some like groans from all around. I would say that you should take a shower, but the showers are in the common room, Rin says.
Jen's not. She's in the back of this group. She's not getting close to that shit. She's just kind of shouting like over like the group. Did you ask politely?
Ask what? We don't have a portrait.
I don't know.
Juniper
Not
yells back.
politely.
Okay, fine. I'll knock politely.
Okay.
Knock, 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 knock. Knock, knock. Splash! Fuck you! She yells back.
Language.
English.
All right. Anyway,
Coming up from behind, Morrigan appears. Over your shoulder.
Hi Morgan.
why does it smell so much like vinegar?
Well, that is what happens when Hufflepuffs put in the wrong code, I guess. But we're doing the right one and it's not working.
Who's gotten
Oh,
sponge?
Morrigan, do you want some too? Wilfred says, coming over dripping with vinegar.
Do
He's
you want
dripping
to-
with vinegar. Don't touch him.
You can smell him.
Just a wave of vinegar smell. She like takes a whole step back. Please do not touch me. Boop. Attempt it
This
again,
is-
and the next bones anyone finds will be yours.
I like it when you try to be menacing. Well, common room's out tonight, he says to Genevieve.
Well,
Ravenclaw common room is not faring much better. And I met with Bo.
You guys have really nice showers.
Ravenclaw?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard that you have really nice showers.
Wilfred, why don't you go shower in the Black Lake?
Ew, what I'm gonna get a disease from some kind of amoeba.
But then he will smell like vinegar and also algae.
Yeah, I'm just going to like attract sharks.
There's not. Okay. Wilfred, do you know how to spell sharks?
SHARKS.
Why did you have to think about it?
K and C can make the same sound, okay? It's not my fault that the English language is confusing.
Well, we should probably all find somewhere else to sleep.
We have not tried the Slytherin common room.
Oh, maybe if theirs is open, we could all stay there.
Do not come to my house.
I think Icarus would want us there.
I think Zachary would too.
Slytherin common room. Here we come.
Wait,
Morgan will like go to like reach for Wilfred's hand, and then like she'll take it.
Oh, you are still covered in vinegar.
hold on. Wilfred, take a few steps back, please.
Why?
I'm gonna help you.
He does so.
Augmenti. Just full hose down. Turn around. Turn. Do a spin.
He waddles.
Thank you. Yo. It's one of
Like
the
getting
only-
done at the beach.
He still smells quite a bit of it. It's a very pungent, lingering
Yeah.
smell. It was better, but
Vinegar is
Do you
also
all
like
have scores
oily.
Oh,
This
wait,
is-
hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Nope. Can't help
No.
it.
Mm-mm.
Oh my
Can't help
god,
this
I
one.
hate it here.
This is
Well-
giving me so many weird flashbacks.
Actually, it's not. We haven't had charms class this year, and it is a this year spell. So no, none of us have.
It's second semester.
No.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mhm. No, wait, yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Never mind.
So,
Oh, I'm an excuse.
Slytherin common room it is.
Now I will hold your hand.
We hard cut to Icarus having his back to a group of people trying to get in, Slughorn trying to use his wand with like arithmancy to try to get through the door, and Icarus with his arms like crossed in front of the two Hufflepuffs and Morgan.
If he was 16, he'd have like a cigarette. Can I help you?
He has a fake cigarette.
We need somewhere to crash.
He has a vape.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has a vape.
Icarus has a vape.
Yeah,
Vape
just
pen.
like... Well, it's not going to be in Southern.
You make yourself laugh because it was so good.
Are you guys locked out too?
No, we just don't accept people who smell like vinegar.
Well, I
We have a
don't.
hygiene policy.
Well, if you would let me have a shower, then I'd be fine.
What, and bring your foot fungus into the showers? No, I'm good.
Okay, we all don't smell like vinegar. I don't. Morgan doesn't.
I had that treated very promptly.
Ew.
I don't have it anymore. It was like
Well,
briefly.
you also leave skid marks in your underwear.
Ew.
So I'm good. I don't want any of our towels to be messed up by that.
Sure, just let me into your common room, and I will look through your underwear drawer. See what we find.
Do you just really want to look at my underwear?
Okay,
All
where
of
is
Icarus's underwear has his name on it.
They do not. They have my initials.
where is Gemma? I cannot be around you people anymore.
Gemma's not too far off. You're able to see her through the crowd. Are
Gemma,
you
tell
sure?
your cousin to fuck off. Sorry. Sorry.
Ah!
What? Where?
What do you
Saoirse,
mean, where?
fuck off!
Not
What are you
Saoirse.
coming down here for? What?
Can you not keep track of
She
your own
walks
fucking
over.
cousins?
What are you talking about?
I'm right
Do
here.
you have eyes?
Hi? Who are... Genevieve.
Hey, Gem.
What's with the hair? You just thought it looked so good of me, so you had to copy. I get it. It's okay.
No. I've been getting it done since I was like 2. So I finally decided
No,
to.
you've had blonde hair since you were like 2.
Gem, I think I know when I go to the salon.
You're not gonna gaslight me and say you've had red hair this whole time, okay?
Well, no, I go to the salon and my mom gets a charm put on it.
Gemma, isn't it crazy what people do to deny that they're copying you?
Icarus, look at me.
I see what's going on here.
Is your blood sugar low?
Why would I tell Genevieve to fuck off? She's like my best friend.
Thank
Well,
you.
I just think since she's, jacking your style and everything, you'd have some beef. But I don't know. I guess you're not
No.
just the dominant.
Mimicry is the
girl
best form
anymore.
of flattery, she says.
I will keep the
Or you've
licorice
gone
wands in my
soft.
bag to myself.
I don't think anyone knows what's going on anymore.
We can't get in. I'm assuming since you're all here, you guys are not faring any better.
Can I have the licorice ones?
Are you going to be nice to me?
Fine. Yeah, sure.
Here.
Thank you.
Why are you giving Icarus sugar before bed?
So that he calms down?
You aren't my mom.
I have a place we might be able to go. But we need our own sleeping supplies.
We can just
Oh, we
conjure
just had
them.
Transfigurations class. Oh my gosh, twinsies!
Does no one believe that this is my natural hair color?
I believe
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that to pull one over on someone who's known you since you were like babies.
Gemma,
Mhm.
you're only a week older than me.
That was a week of wisdom.
She flips her hair. Damn straight.
Okay. All right. God, can I go back to being an only child?
Morgan, where are you going?
She did actually have this. She's gonna take them into the abandoned wing.
You and a few others, you're able to lead off toward the abandoned wing. Some people that have been following you guys, trying to see if you can find a better common room. And you end up finding Bo in the little like alcove. He's sitting on his butt, back against the wall, probably reading like comics.
Sup?
Hello, Bo.
Do you want us all to sit here? Wilfred says from the back.
Wilfred,
not
you've
sure.
been in here.
I'm not sharing my bedding with you.
Would it make you a little bit more comfortable to be inside the room?
Maybe.
Morgan's gonna go up to the door and like open it.
When were you in here prior?
We were planning something. I can't remember what, but there were a few people that
Arson.
what were we burning?
We weren't biting. We were framing Billiam Biggs with arson, and we gave him an arsonist, or what is it? Fuck.
We
Oh,
put
yeah.
him in therapy.
We put him in therapy.
We
Yeah,
put him in
yeah.
therapy because of something we faked an arson or like a manifesto, and then
We faked, yeah, but what were
It
we
was
doing?
the-
Why were we in here?
rabbits. We're doing something during
Rabbits.
Easter.
Easter.
How
You
the
had
fuck did
you
we
had to
do
do
that?
something during Easter, and we were like, "Fuck." Oh, Mandrakes.
Mandrake.
Yeah. Look at that. We figured
So
it
there
out.
were a few people. This was a few people that were in here before. So it was all of us. I think Darian,
Yep.
Zachary, Darcy, Wilfred. I don't
Reese
know
was
if
also
Icarus
there.
brought anyone. Graydon for sure.
Yeah, Graydon was
um,
there.
Drusilla and Reese were there because Reese and Darian had a conversation or like.
I'm
something.
pretty sure it was everybody who fell with us.
Pretty much.
Yeah, everyone who fell with us, and then like a couple extras.
So
think
when you
We
guys open
invited
up,
Gemma, but she said no.
She sent a letter.
Yeah, she sent a letter and said no.
So this will be the first time that Gemma shows up here.
when you guys open up the door, you find that you're not alone. There's already a bunch of people in here who are getting ready for bed. You can see a few cots that have been conjured. Graydon's helping to set up. You're gonna be freezing unless you put the blanket underneath of you. I don't really mind with the cold, Reese says from the other side of the room. You go along. Like throws a ball. Drusilla's able to catch it from afar. Oh, hey Morgan, you found your way here.
It seems some of us beat me to the punch. Are there any free beds?
Upstairs they got a few of them. What about a shower? Wilfred says. I don't know. I haven't looked through all the doors.
Oh my god, just cast Scourgify.
That doesn't fix it. Like, I still feel icky. You need like the warm water. It's like my
You're such a
meditative
baby.
time. Do babies have baths every day?
Yes.
Yes?
Oh.
Oh, we could do this the convoluted way and boil a bunch of water and then conjure a tub for you to get in.
Or you can just fucking pressure wash him with Augmenti.
She already
did
tried that.
I tried. And I'm not doing it with him naked, so.
Wilfred runs upstairs. Too intimidated of a good show, huh? He runs up to the top.
Gross.
I think it would be fine.
Oh my gosh.
Did
What
you
is this,
say
a secret society? Gemma says. What?
Icarus like snap his head over to Morgan? Like, did you just say it would have been a good show?
Sure seems like that.
Tell me you weren't talking about Wilfred.
I will not tell you.
Okay.
Bo, where the hell you been? Been waiting for you to come down here. Did you forget? Reese says to Bo. Earth to Bo.
Oh. No, I was passed out in the courtyard.
How'd you end up here? Sleepwalking.
No. Last time I tried to get in here, I ran to the astronomy tower. Like, face first. And then when I woke up, I was here. It didn't happen that time, so I don't think I did it right. So I was just gonna sleep outside, and then I saw Morgan.
It's the fact that he made it here that counts, Drusilla says, with a hand on Reese's shoulder.
You're not gonna like stare at me while I sleep, right? You two?
Well, if you request that I don't.
I feel like you've already been doing it.
A little smirk from her. Sometimes you say some really crazy stuff in your sleep. It's like my favorite bedtime show.
I'm gonna go sleep outside.
No. You're not leaving me alone with her, Reese says.
Fine. You gotta watch over me. Make
Is
sure nothing
Logan
happens.
here?
I don't think Logan was invited.
No. He doesn't know.
And we did separate ways because he went to go get his broom. So if he wants to follow me around, that's up to Brooke. If Brooke wants Logan here.
Oh no, it's just like I was wondering if he like went down with everybody. But yeah. Upstairs, Darcy, you can hear him talking. Sorry, you can hear her talking. I think like maybe on like the second area if you can like Wingardium Leviosa up there. Yeah, maybe. I guess we need something to spruce up the place, right? I agree. And Darian is coming down from the second floor with Darcy in tow. The two of them are holding a big canvas.
What are? Where did you guys get a canvas from?
What, you don't think I have connections?
Well, I assume that you do, but I also assume you use them for nefarious purposes.
No, I actually made this one with a little bit of help. Looks toward Darcy. Been working on it for like 2 weeks. He sets it down so it leans against the wall for a minute. You can see it's some kind of very, very long canvas, like a panorama sort of thing. And he says, on 3, 1, 2, 3. And they lift up with Wingardium Leviosa this painting, and it finds purchase on the higher end of the wall by the portrait wall. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Mark of our adventure. Darcy goes, it's pretty epic. Captured it well. You ever thought about just becoming an artist? Are you kidding me? How would I get paid?
It's actually a fair assessment. What is it?
You can see a panorama of the central hall in the Underdungeon, and it's like a slowly moving little animation of you guys fighting the bone snake.
Holy shit.
Marks our adventure.
Are you gonna do this for every adventure we have?
I mean, I hope that we don't have another one, seeing as how the last one went pretty lethal.
Some of our adventures are fun.
Plus, I have lots of adventures without you guys, so.
For shame.
The inside of someone's mouth doesn't count.
I have a few adventures outside of you guys.
to the inside of a few people's mouths?
Why? You want to find out? Okay, great. Darian, I think it's time for you to head to bed, don't you?
Hey, Darian, do you want to know a fun fact?
Raiden shows up, pull him around. Huh? From you? Probably not.
Well, you're gonna know it anyways. So when you first met Genevieve, did you know how old she was?
Well, no. I mean, that's not one of the things you ask when you first meet somebody. Hey, hi, yeah, nice to meet you. How old are you?
So you're just calling a random child that you saw in Diagon Alley cute?
Child? Child? She's a year younger than me.
She could have
Don't
been
even.
more. I'm just saying.
And yeah, I mean, like, have you seen like a cute little kid? Like, oh, they're so cute.
Well, obviously you didn't move that way. I just wanted you to think on it.
He's gonna get caught by Goblin Chris
I'm
Hansen.
gonna stab them in the throat.
Oh,
Watch it all bleed down.
please don't commit acts of violence against somebody I grew up with.
You're limiting me, he says.
The old
And-
ball and chain.
Everybody is up in there. From the second floor, you'd be able to hear, "Hey guys, there's a shower in here, like an actual shower."
Where did you find a shower?
It's right here. You like the farthest door on the right. You thought was a broom cupboard. There's a shower in it.
Oh,
I call dibs first. I think you can see fluttering down. There is pants to the first floor that he has thrown.
Please tell me you have a change of clothes.
I'll conscious him.
Those only last an hour.
Can someone
More-
throw me my pants up here?
Morgan reaches for his pants and then slowly stuffs it into her bag.
What the fuck are you gonna do? Get those out of your bag.
no.
Don't see him.
Morgan.
It's like a dog that has something in its mouth. Get that out of your mouth.
No, we are not. Don't take his pants. Get them out of your bag.
Why should I not?
They're his pants.
You stole
More?
Logan's tie one day.
Okay, fair.
And no, Darcy says, not fair.
I think it's fair.
It's completely different.
Marg, you know what would be really funny? If he stole the rest of his clothes.
Mhm.
They're like draped over the banister on the second floor.
It
You can
would be
hear the
very
water
funny.
running.
She waddles her way up the stairs.
And we end up spending the night here together. The common rooms probably eventually get fixed, but it takes a few hours, so it's nice to have a place to chillax, be with your friends. Man, if only every day could be like this.
Fuck, I had attention. I'll do it later.
Bo now has 4 weeks of detention.
He's a dick anyways.
Just gonna change music here. New music. There you go. Things grow dim. The night comes on. There are no windows in this little place. One of the oddities of the room. But you can hear the clock chime midnight. Lights begin to dim all around. All of you in your little cots, able to find your own place in the room to sleep. You sleep close to one another. It's quiet comfort being near your friends, playing games up until this point. Wilfred trying to conjure. He tries to conjure pajamas. He ends up conjuring 2 shirts. And so he uses the one shirt as pants. And then he uses the other shirt as a shirt.
He can just Veriberto one of the shirts to pants.
If he could cast that. Let's see. Nope.
Okay, well, someone's gonna Veriberto. I'll Veriberto one of his shirts into pants.
Leg lock. No.
Counter spell.
Can I, may I perchance bug Morgan for his pants?
Why do you want his pants?
I just want to burn them.
The fire was getting kind of low.
Yeah.
The magical fire's getting low.
Go put your headphones on.
Okay.
I like to think that Icarus and Genevieve are talking back and forth about like wanting to burn his pants, and Bo chimes in, and Genevieve just says,
He turns over, puts the headphones on, and goes to bed.
"Okay." I don't think Morgan would, but if you steal it from her, she does not have blind sight, so
I would love to steal. Would it be sleight
Yoink.
of hand or stealth in this case? Because I feel like you can't really sleight of hand a
well,
pair of pants.
it's not going to be on her. Like, she's not going to sleep with her bag like in her arms or anything, so she doesn't have like the can't be surprised thing. The Spidey
Icarus,
sense.
do you throw it in the fire?
Her entire bag? No. I'll
No,
throw
the
all of
pants.
Wilfred's clothes though.
Okay.
If she's like asleep, then I'm gonna do all the clothes.
The room, just shortly after midnight, fills up with the distinct scent of vinegar boiling into the air.
I didn't think that through.
There aren't even windows in here. This is gross. This is a place that's
Who ripped the
ventilated.
fat one? You can hear. Like hearing yell
Wilfred, why
out.
would you do that?
Well, I had my shower, okay? And I get gassy at night. Sue me.
Take medicine for that shit.
Better yet, take a shit, Darian says.
Not in the shower. I know you probably fucking do that.
There's no toilet in here.
That's it.
So
I'm
you
sleeping
didn't
outside.
shower?
Bo just gets up and leaves. We annoyed the fuck out of it.
Everyone wonders why I sleep through class.
Guys, shut up. I have soccer practice tomorrow.
Guys, shut up. My mom's gonna be real mad.
I'm gonna turn to fucking
Guys, shut
goob.
up. I have fucking Quidditch practice tomorrow.
I'm gonna turn to goob from fucking Meet the Robinsons with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking come back and ruin all your life.
Great movie back in the day. Do you guys remember that Vine that's like, dude, they're like having a pillow fight in the hallway, and he's like, dude, be careful, don't hit the light, yeah, don't hit the light, smash. That's like all of us having a sleepover tonight. All right. The night comes. Everyone sleeps. Genevieve. Partway through the night, you feel a little poke, a little prod. You look over, expecting maybe for it to be Darian. It's not. Oh my gosh. It's not what you guys. It's. Oh boy.
Darian, say you up, babe.
With a finger on your shoulder.
Why'd you pause? Why'd you pause?
Because I said the first thing I went, that's not enough. Genevieve, you look over and you can see Gemma sitting there.
I can't sleep.
I'm not good with like new places. It took me like a year to get used to the Slytherin common room.
No, definitely. Come on.
She gets into your cot with you. The two of you guys are very close physically because it's only a one person cot.
Oh no, she like wrap her arms around Gemma.
Mm-hmm. And she kind of nuzzles into you. Remember when we were like really young and you'd come over every Saturday?
Yeah.
We'd like run around into the fields, and Graydon would have to come out on the practice room and tell us to come home.
And we always made it really hard to get us there.
I miss those days. I feel like I don't see you as much.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting us to be in different houses.
No, I see it now. You're more outgoing. You're kinder to people. I can't be bothered.
I think you could. If you wanted friends.
I don't know. Friends are overrated, right? After Hogwarts, it's not like you had to keep any of them. Family's more important.
I think family's important, but I don't know, ever since I started hanging out more with people, I've learned things. Good things.
Yeah, but do you honestly think that after Darian graduates, he's ever going to talk to you again?
Maybe not. But
Why put in all the work then? Just to learn things? I don't know. I don't see it.
it's living. Whatever this ends up being with him, it's just life. He may not talk to me, he may end up just friends. I don't know. But I'm living my life. Be nice to have somebody who knows me with me.
Well, I'm not going to be leaving you. And
Oh,
I know
no.
you pretty damn well, way better than any boy toy of yours. Plus, you can do like way better.
I appreciate that. I just wish that I don't know. Ever feel like things could change real quick?
Sometimes I want them to. I don't know, like you like Darian. You like Darian.
Yeah.
Why?
Because, believe it or not, I think he understands me a lot more than people think. I think he's lonelier than he lets on, than he likes to believe he is.
Okay, that was way deeper than I thought it was gonna get. I thought you were just gonna say he has nice abs.
Well, his abs are also really nice.
Got you, she says. Gotcha, bitch, she says. When have you seen his abs?
There might have been a time or two that we snuck out to the lake swimming.
What would your mother say?
Well, the last time I saw my mother, she stops. Oh.
It's okay. I won't tell your mom. Or anybody else.
Who else would you tell besides my mother?
A lot of people. I have a very large network.
Really?
If I want to, I can end someone's career like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that is nice to know. But
Yeah, if you need anybody, fucked up, I'm there for you. We're like sisters.
Jen, stiffens for a second. Yeah. Yep, yeah.
Okay, you're like tense.
Just a lot on my mind, I guess. And I am not a very good liar, so. Oh, it's pretty late. We should go to bed.
Gemma and you guys go to bed. Bo. Did you leave?
No, I think he just said that.
Okay. Late at night. You hear something. It's not great in snoring. It's a voice. Chant. You get up, move around in the dark, and end up finding Morgan's staff tucked underneath of her cot, glowing. The little orb that hangs as a bauble in the middle of it, shaking. And along the seam of the orb, yellow light.
Think Bo is thinking. I probably should wake up Morgan. But then again, she'd probably be mad I woke her up. I guess I'm just gonna poke the orb real quick. Is it
Stop it. Stop.
stab?
Okay. You lean down there and kind of give it a little jostle. Hey, stop it. And
Turn off.
the seam cracks open and rolling along the ground, the sound of stone. It hits like the ledge of one of the edges of the cot that she's on, and jumps for a minute. Ding, 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 ding.
I definitely like if something's trying to move, I try and like stop it and grab it. Like, oh shit.
You go to like grab it from the ground, and out from the left, Morrigan's hand comes out of fucking nowhere and grabs your arm just before you touch it.
Morgan, your thing's falling away.
I can see it. Don't touch it.
Wait, you can't see anything though.
I can see it. It's about the only thing I can see.
And she'll reach for it.
You're
You
able
don't
to pick
deserve
it
to
up
go
without
blind.
issue.
Your thing, your nightlight's making light. Also chanting. Is it like a lullaby thing?
It's been doing this lately, Morrigan. Every night. And every night with it, nightmares. So many nightmares. Different things happening. People dying constantly. Accidents. And more.
It does this. It's been increasing in activity lately. It's hard to sleep sometimes.
I don't think it's a good nightlight lullaby thing.
No. For some reason, it has a lot of excess energy. I've been worried about pushing it too far, about using it too much. Having it close to me is enough to clarify my sight. Just by its presence, but it can be applied. It can be used. But I don't want to abuse it.
Okay. I guess use it when you need to then?
Do you think I should?
Well, I mean, if it lets you see, I feel like it's a good thing. And it hasn't really done anything bad so far as I've known and seen it.
The last time it showed me anything was with the mandrakes.
Oh. Then I guess, yeah. If it shows you possible deaths, you could use it. Has it been showing you anything lately?
Just to clarify, what, like the dreams that I've been having, what has that been? Like small instances and stuff?
Yeah, they started small.
Mhm.
You're seeing negative possibilities, but you've lived through a few and they haven't come to pass either.
Mhm.
You're just seeing some of the worst.
It likes to show me terrible possibilities. If it's active now, maybe something terrible is about to happen. And more than usual. Something big.
Hmm. If it's something big, it probably wants to tell us then. Do you want to use it now? I don't know if I can help with anything, but I can at least
I
be
could
moral
try to.
support.
It either takes you with me, or takes everyone with me, or I go alone.
I think that'd be a rude awakening to do that with everybody here.
That's fair. However, if it's something that might happen that's negative, then I can think of no other people that I would want for help.
That's true.
Will you sit by me? At the very least.
Yep. I'll be
Thank you.
right here. I'll just I guess sit on the cot
Mm-hmm.
next to you.
She'll go crisscross applesauce, and she'll hold it in her palms.
Okay. Show me what you want to show me.
And she'll close her hand around it and try to focus.
From Bo's perspective, it's a flash. Morrigan, her brow furrows immediately, like in a bad dream, flinches a few times, pushes to the side, like she heard something very, very loud, and then wakes back up. You know the vision that you get, Jess. And Bo, she gets so frightened that she nearly drops the staff with it. You're able to grab it just before it hits the ground.
Yeah, I'll grab it and I'll put a hand on Morgan's shoulder, you're fine, right here. You gotta ground yourself again. You're in the abandoned wing. We're all here.
Someone is going to die. Renisi is going to die.
All right. I guess we can ask the important questions of where, when, and how.
You're not
And
sure.
can we stop it?
You have no clue. It was
All I
very,
know
very
is
vague.
it was dark. I don't know who. I don't know what. Rain. She falls and then she dies. Something attacks her, but I can't see what it is. Person, entity. Just dark. Everything's dark. It's not normal with this. Usually I can see it.
I guess. Guess we can just kind of watch her, make sure she's okay. If you want to tell everybody, I'm okay with that. If not, I'll just, I guess, kind of watch her during the daytime. But if it happens at darkness, can't really help with common room stuff. Icarus might, though.
I'll let them sleep for now.
Well,
If there are developments, then I'll call everyone back here. It's the safest place for us.
yeah, I think so. I don't know about you, but I'm probably not gonna be able to go to sleep now. So I guess I'll just keep watching the door or something. He'll like give you like a try and do a smile, but it ends up like kind of crooked.
Mm-hmm. I think that Morgan, she also tries to smile, but like she doesn't make it there. Like it goes from like a frown to just like a neutral expression.
All right, have a good sleep, and I'll try not to touch your stuff again.
It's okay.
You ever need to talk? I'm right here.
I appreciate it.
And like Bo, like get up, and he'll just go kind of like sit against the door to like kind of like back against the door. So if someone tries to open it, he's like blocking at this point, and he's just gonna kind of listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Icarus.
has a
Oh, sorry.
no nothing.
You had one last detail to give.
Oh yeah, he's probably gonna like put a what is it, blanket on and do a Lumos so we can read books or something.
That's cute. Icarus. Tonight. Nightmares. Normally you're used to them. This time it's all a real nightmare. Again and again. Screams, the blood. Can't be certain exactly why your mind is fixating on it, but you keep waking up. Try to go back down to sleep, trying to find some quiet, some peace. There it is again. You ever have a nightmare, wake up, try to go back to sleep, and just go right back into the nightmare? It's like that. So Icarus, finally, when you see that blood splatter, you feel it hit your face, and you wake up again. Everyone else is asleep, so it seems.
I think Icarus, upon realizing that he is probably not going to get any more sleep tonight, will try to quietly make his way to the upstairs area so he doesn't disturb anyone.
For what purpose?
So that he can have like a space to just sprawl out and toss and turn as much as possible without like being worried about waking someone up.
Make a stealth check.
$21. It's such an important stealth mission.
Hello.
Life or death at the
You're
Yeah,
quietly
you could be
able
kissing
to.
your boyfriend right now.
What'd you say? I didn't.
Oh, you didn't hear it?
Why? That's why I said what'd you say.
Oh, I thought you were saying, what did you say?
No,
So you could be kissing your boyfriend right now.
that would be great.
Damn, you may have stealth your you may have stealth cucked yourself.
Stealth cock blocked. Up the stairs, you're able to open up the door into a little office. It's out there. Perfect place for it. You set up your cot up here quietly. Look down the stairs and can hear a slight snoring. Graydon snores. Just a little bit. It's kind of cute, actually. When you're not directly next to it. You lay down and try to find some rest. Make a quick investigation check.
Oh god, okay. I used that second inspiration, by the way, earlier in Transfig. So you can go ahead and mark it off.
Lovely.
19. That is very good for me.
You notice this office. It looks like it's supposed to be a teacher's office, but there's no nameplate. Not only that, there's empty bookcases. The mahogany desk is set up in a fancy way, but it too is empty. When they said abandoned wing, they really meant like abandoned. It got mostly everything was pulled out of it, just the furniture is left. I pull all the books out and all the papers and all that and leave the furniture. It's not up. And that's when you notice on the far wall 2 squares of slight discoloration. Places where you should be able to see like portraits used to hang maybe up here, but they got moved.
He'll like go over and run a hand along the wall where the discoloration is. Because he grew up in a fucking Caro manor. He knows secret passages can be fucking anywhere.
You may make a perception check.
The wrong person to be doing this. I'm gonna use my inspo.
All right.
Not 20.
Nice. All right. Hey, you run your hand along the wall and you feel something. Something just beyond the wallpaper. Kind of a little press. You press your nail into it and you can hear a tiny little pop, like you've pushed into a air pocket. But it's more like there's something underneath, a an embossment. So you start running your nail along it, cutting the wallpaper, and very soon you mark off a rune just beyond the wall. Not only that, but there is a sigil, a circle along here, and you can see the line running off elsewhere. You wonder if you take a bit of the wallpaper and peel it back, and you can see solid stone on the other side. Stone that has been runically imbued. Do you wish to try to interrupt the circle?
I'm so scared to do that after fucking Tuesday night.
Now, you
What did you say?
Karma,
What, Jess?
it will be you who breaks it.
I will literally cry if I end up breaking this.
Karma.
Not try to interrupt it, but I guess try to. I don't know if tap into the magic is the right turn of phrase for this, but to try to use his own arcanum on it to power it, kind of.
Make a spellcasting ability check.
$14?
Okay. You take your wand and you begin to write with gratte right over top of it, the symbol itself. And you hold a concentration there and push for it. And you watch something flicker on the wall, something appear like a flash of a portrait and then disappears. The portrait isn't gone per se, it just isn't visible.
Hold on. I have a really like kind of stupid idea. Let me just double check the spell. Calivaria isn't like it's not made for just non-magical items. Would I be able to use a sort of upcasted kind of Calivaria or like do a spellcasting ability check to try to see if I can turn the colors to like a like what's it called? To like change the colors on the painting so that I can possibly see it?
Oh, okay. So I now understand. Um, it's essentially like as if the portrait is invisible.
Right. Okay.
You might want to look into like a finite or something like that.
Word. That makes a lot more fucking sense. And I'm overthinking it to hell and back. Yeah, I'll fucking do
I thought it was
Finite.
creative. I was like right on board, and then I was like, "Oh, okay, you're just misunderstanding a little bit. That's all."
Do I have Finite? I do. I have it locked in.
Nice. Make a spellcasting ability check.
19.
Finite. And appearing in the space is a portrait. A portrait of a young blonde-haired girl, very, very light blonde hair. She's got like an elbow nudging to the side to a short brown-haired boy, and next to them is a short black-haired kid, glasses, Ravenclaw. And you fucking recognize the one in the middle. That's Darius. Things just
How
keep
big is this
getting weirder
portrait?
and weirder. It is not big. It's a picture, actually. It's not even a portrait. It's a picture. It's this big.
Icarus is gonna grab that and put it in his bag.
Yoink! That
I
enchantment
know.
moves off elsewhere as well. There might be more. But either way, that is where our nighttime ends. Is anybody in this game in magical creatures? If I remember correctly, no one? Oh, Bo is! Yay! Bo!
Yes.
Care of Magical Creatures class is happening. Dude, you're on your own, Reese says. I'm not taking that class. I don't want to die.
This is unfair. I feel like you should take the class.
I can't pick any new ones until next year anyway.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna drop it next year either way.
You find yourself entering into the Care of Magical Creatures classroom. Odd. You didn't know there was a classroom. We're in the classroom today, so we're learning about different quintuple X-rated beasties in a safe environment. Around the room are a few odds and ends taken from various magical beasts. You are to tell me which part goes with which quintuple X-rated creature. And roll a d4.
A D4. Do I have any friends in this class, actually? I just realized.
I'll pull up the class list. Levi, Delilah, Macy, Morgan, Rin, Juniper, Wilfred,
Rin doesn't go
Darcy,
here.
Logan, Sam, Sadie, Nate, Brett, Billy, Drusilla, and
Rin.
Saoirse.
All right, cool. I got Drew. I'm fine. I can pass this class now.
You come and sit down next to her. Still roll a d4.
3. I got a 3.
She's sitting there. There's a big, like, dark black thing, blob, that is on top of the table here. She takes her wand and flicks it up for a second, and then it drops off of her wand and flaps back to the ground. It's like skin. Ew.
Can't be that bad. It's just a
Do
beast.
you know what it is?
Gelatin-like skin. Any other characteristics of it? Out of
Make a
character, I
magical
don't know.
creatures check.
Out of characters, I don't think I got this one. Magical creatures. 16.
Yeah, DC is 14, so you are successfully able to identify what it is. In second. You identify this as a living shroud, properly known as a lethifold. The lethifold is a mercifully rare creature found solely in tropical climates. It resembles a black cloak, perhaps half an inch thick, thicker if it has recently killed and digested a victim, which glides along the ground at night. The earliest account we have of lethifold was written by the wizard Flavius Belby, who was fortunate enough to survive a lethifold attack in 1782 while holidaying in Papua New Guinea. His account is thus. Near 1 o'clock in the morning, as I began at last to feel drowsy, I heard a soft rustling close by. Believing it to be nothing more than the leaves of the tree outside, I turned over in bed, with my back to the window, and caught sight of what appeared to be a shapeless black shadow, sliding underneath my bedroom door. I lay motionless, trying sleepily to divine what was causing such a shadow in a room lit only by moonlight. Undoubtedly, my stillness led the lethifold to believe that its potential victim was sleeping. And to my horror, the shadow began to creep up into the bed, and I felt its slight weight upon me. It resembles nothing so much as a rippling black cape, the edges fluttering slightly as it slithered up the bed towards me. Paralyzed with fear, I felt its clammy touch upon my skin before I sat bolt upright. The thing attempted to smother me, sliding inexorably over my face, over my mouth and nostrils, but still I struggled, feeling its wrap, its coldness around me all the while. Unable to cry for assistance, I groped for my wand, now dizzy as the thing sealed itself around my face. Incapable of drawing breath, I concentrated with all my might upon a stupefying charm, and then, as that failed to subdue the creature, though blasting a hole in the bedroom door upon the impediment hex, which likely availed me naught. Still struggling madly, I rolled sideways and fell heavily to the floor, now entirely wrapped in the lethifold. I knew that I was about to lose consciousness as I suffocated. Desperately, I mustered up my last reserve of energy, pointing my wand away from myself into the deathly folds of the creature, summoning the memory of the day I'd been voted president of the local Gobstones Club. I performed the Patronus charm. Almost at once, I felt fresh air upon my face. I looked up to see the deathly shadow being thrown into the air upon the horns of my Patronus. It flew across the room and slithered swiftly out of sight. Yep.
Yeah, it's a weird living blanket.
Metal.
Well, honestly, it's Pretty hot the way he described getting suffocated like that.
You need therapy.
What's that?
I'll talk to Professor Bruce for you. Get you a referral.
Okay.
That is Caravan Creatures class. You got a 14, so
I got
looks like
16.
that is you got 16. That changes things. Yes, you get to keep your E.
Still passing. Yeah.
Muggle Studies. Icarus, Morrigan, make me a Muggle Studies check. As you learn about geography and World War One.
13.
13.
19.
13. Your grade increases. Good job, Icarus. 19 grade decreases. Okay. It's something that shaped the modern Muggle world in ways even a time turner couldn't undo. See, the First World War was also called the Great War at the time. It was a global conflict fought between 1914 to about 1918, mostly on the continent of Europe, although its effects reached as far as Africa, Asia, and the Americas. Over 30 countries were involved, and more than 16 million people, mostly Muggles, died in the fighting. And this is not, mind you, a war, with what like wands and whatnot. No. Muggles, they didn't have magic, so they developed their own terrifying methods of destruction, often mechanical, chemical, and disturbingly efficient. Now, the spark that lit the fuse was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in 1914 by a Muggle with a pistol working for a assassination group that I will say has a kick-ass name. Anyone know it? No? Okay. It's called the Black Hand. I mean, you can't get cooler than that. Anyway, um, after he died, there was kind of a tangled mess of alliances, imperial ambitions, national pride on the line. So things got bad. Germany backed Austria-Hungary, Russia backed Serbia, France backed Russia, Britain joined with Germany invading Belgium, and before long, even countries on other continents were drawn in. And he just keeps going off about it. He would talk about trench warfare, machine guns, tanks, chemical weapons, like mustard gas. He'd talk about trench foot. Probably for far too long. No, let me put everyone back. All right, that's Muggle Studies. Potions, everybody! Make a potion of your choice.
Oh, buddy, this is gonna kill somebody.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, Brooke, you want to trade?
Yes, it's the end of the week. I have one more.
Yes.
I had to think if I used all 3 last night or not.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no.
I'll take it.
How many E's do I have currently? Or how many?
3. But herbology is one of them, and we haven't had a herbology class.
The Do you need one, Jess?
Yes.
You can have my second one. I have one more after this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I would like a Die of Doom, please.
You have to get the 5 T's for that, though.
If I just don't show up to class, you'll have to give them to me.
No. I guess?
I want to play a Hogwarts game. I don't want to go to class, please. Ever. I'll take free periods and I'll just study myself.
I'm sure the faculty will do nothing about that.
They have to find me first. Plus, I have my potion ready for you whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm under fucking Flipwick-Spanxious.
I'm giving that man actual PTSD.
You're in
Otherwise,
her
what's up?
DMs. I'm in her flower patch. Anyway. Yeah, you're ready. If you're ready, go ahead.
I got a 27 for a Stargrass Self.
Damn. Exceptional Stargrass.
Yeah.
That's 44 plus 4.
I'm not gonna remember that, but I'll figure it out.
And that's an O for you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
I have mine.
All right, Jen.
21 and a blemish blitzer.
Exceptional Blemish Blitzer, which essentially becomes a flawed beautification potion.
I just have a horde of these. It's the only potion I've ever made since first year.
So when you drink this potion, your appearance is transformed to be more attractive for 1 minute. For the duration, you make a deception, performance, and persuasion checks. You get to add a d4 to those checks.
Oh yeah.
Either that, or you can sip the potion for a prolonged effect without the whole added d4, or you're just prettier. For a
Yeah,
little
that's what
while.
she does.
Mhm.
That's her vitamins.
You're like Mad Eye Moody with his flask.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how she keeps acne away.
I would too, honestly. Okay, you have an O. Icarus Morgan.
I got a 16 on Baneberry.
Regular Baneberry. While this poison doesn't actually cause any harm in the body, its toxin interfere with blood clotting. So they have to succeed on a 13 Constitution saving throw or become poisoned. And then they repeat the saving throw every 24 hours. And until they succeed, the creature can't be healed by any means. After 7 successful saving throws, the effect ends. Fucking crazy. Takes 7 days at the very least to get over it. And your potion's grade has increased to an E. You're passing all of your classes pretty well except for herbology, which you have a T in. Can't hear you, by the way.
Oh, I said fuck herbology.
Morgan,
19 for Inoculus.
with Neville as the teacher, yeah, fuck herbology. You got a 19, Morgan?
Yeah.
Wilfred will give you a D4.
Yay.
Oh, take it from me. Textbook's wrong. See, it says 4 snails, I put in 4, mine exploded. Put in 3.
23.
For which, sorry?
Oculus.
It's an exceptional Oculus potion, my friend.
Hey.
Next is arithmancy. Let's see. Looks like we have 2 people, Morgan and Genevieve. You guys get to pick 2 of any spell and roll with wisdom, with intelligence. Ugh.
I forgot I was in arithmancy. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You're in it.
That's because my mother signed me up.
Yep. You're not doing half bad.
Alex, I don't say thank you enough. Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.
You don't get thanked enough for a good roleplay.
Well, thank you. I do my best. It's been a long day for me.
I agree.
I have mine. It's 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
24. Well, 24 and a 25 for prior and cantata.
24 and 25?
Mm-hmm.
Damn! Alright, well. You get to keep your O in arithmancy. That is not hard. That is not easy to do.
It's easy enough if you only choose the spells that you know that you're really good at.
So also you can mark off that I used my inspo. So, but I got a 19 for Inadamatus Conjus, because thank God I have a better score here. And I got a 22 for Crenus Muto. I have to practice my Transig spells outside of Transig.
It's only any
That's fine.
one off.
It's okay.
I don't think you have any significant friends in this class.
Unless there's a Hufflepuff or Nate.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Nate can't help you because he's not a Hufflepuff.
No.
I'm just seeing arithmancy. Juniper, Morgan, Nolan, Macy. Any of those you have 2 or more downtimes with?
No, the only other Hufflepuff I had downtimes with was bullied out of school.
Yep.
That's crazy.
She came back briefly being like, no, I can do it. I can live here. It's gonna be fine. And
Shot
no,
down.
it wasn't.
No, the fuck you can't.
Well, so it's fine, because I can just study at some point, because I have keen mind.
Hey. Arithmancy class goes well for the most part. You get your paper back and you're like graded 1 below the the required grade for an O. So that's gonna sting.
Jen's got other shit on her mind.
As you move back to go sit down, wait 1 second, I gotta check something. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Our class comes to an end in the background. All of you guys move off to your last class of the day. Finally, this long day comes to a finale. Hopefully, the common rooms should continue to work tonight. Sure as hell didn't before. Honestly, it's kind of nice getting out, doing something new for once. Wasn't bad. We move off toward the greenhouses. Where currently, Neville has everybody in copious amounts of PPE.
In
You've
what?
got PPE.
Okay.
Good old personal protective equipment.
Thank
I
you,
didn't
Nick.
hear the E part of it. I was like,
Everyone has.
ooh, okay.
Neville has everyone in copious amounts of PP.
I was really concerned.
Personal protective equipment. Everyone has on like big gloves, dragonhide gloves. They've also got like goggles on and masks and stuff.
Can I wear my headphones with this stuff?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'll be part of the class.
Okay, gloves on, everybody. Don't make any sudden movements unless you like being slimed, he says. Today we are examining one of the strangest. He's kind of, I guess he'd be like, today we're examining some of the strangest and squishiest specimens in the magical botanical world. Can anyone tell me what this little cactus-looking thing is?
And
Anybody at all?
I'll raise my hand.
No, I know if I call upon you to say some stupid stuff.
I'll just guess put my hand down then.
I'll raise my hand. What was the question?
Wait, Bo, yeah, you have a P in this.
I just got bullied by the teacher. I don't want to answer anymore.
I feel bad though.
Nope, it's too late. You already said it.
Ugh.
Bo's gonna go sit outside now.
Mr. Carey, have you seen some of these before?
Can you repeat what the description? Okay.
Dude, you've done this lesson like 300 times.
I
The
don't
plant doesn't
remember
change.
what fucking lesson it is.
A cactus?
No bouncing bulb from the outside.
Okay. You can answer.
It's not a bouncing bulb, by
I
the
know 'cause
way.
I'm wrong. That's why. He was right. I was gonna give him a stupid answer. Now I'm gonna be sitting outside because I hate this teacher now.
You know what? I'm not answering now. No, it's Membulus Mimatonia.
But do you know where they're native from?
I don't know, your mom's house?
I think a lot of the
Ouch.
class laughs at that.
Ouch.
Seeing as my mother does not live seeing as my mother lives at the hospital and not Assyria, no.
I would too.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I'm so
I would
sure
also live at the hospital if I had you as a son.
your dad is one of the people that tortured this man's mother.
No,
I'm so
he wasn't, but
sad Alecto was
his
involved.
father was one of the ones that tortured him. With the same spell that was used to torture his parents. That
Yeah?
ended up with them in the hospital. So
I'm glad I'm outside now. I'm done with this class. Like, y'all, I'm gonna go lay on the grass.
why does Bo keep ending up outside of class? Outside of places? Like we either make him leave or someone makes him leave. Or he just leaves himself.
Oh, like I
Get
didn't make
kicked
him
out.
leave. I mean, I made him leave this morning, but that's Dildoro. It's Dildoro.
God forbid this man had some experience in class.
But and was like, I'll try, Professor. No one else is raising their hand. It was like, you're gonna give me a dumb answer. All right, well, fuck it.
You know what? To be fair, Dildoro it was like it was prompted because Bo was actively insulting him, but also this one was just out of nowhere. This one was just like Neville being like, if I call on you, you're
Neville
just gonna
just
say
wanted to
something
be a
stupid.
pig.
Like God forbid Bo says anything worthwhile.
I feel like Bo always has some like out of pocket bullshit to say.
That's because
Always.
Bo's not smart. He's just trying his best.
It's prized by collectors. Stubby, kind of grayish green. It almost looks like a cactus. And it's every bit as temperamental as a teenage dragon with allergies.
So that's why your mom keeps it around. Okay.
It's gonna be 10 points from Slytherin.
Make it 20.
I've heard that you do this. No. Now, the Mimbless Mimbletonia is relatively rare. It's kind of like a succulent, but they're identified by their thick, rubbery skin, network of warts or boils all over the surface, and most notably, its ability to emit stink sap when threatened or prodded. Just like Delilah. You can hear Ernesia say, "Oh my gosh, stop. That's bad, Ernesia." Delilah overheard that, but Neville did not. So, it's very imperative that we do not get them to feel threatened today, because if I were to describe the smell, imagine the scent of dragon dung, week old socks, maybe goblin garlic curry, and let it fester for a while in a troll's armpit. That stink sap. You can hear more like chuckling and laughing coming from Ernesia and Gemma, who are talking with each other quietly. And Delilah is looking over, like, really pissed off, just hearing them kikiing. Now, the Mimbuli are sensitive but hardy plants. You have to keep one happy and relatively slime-free. So where we want to keep it, as we're going to be looking after it over this week, is low to medium sunlight environments. We're only going to water it once a week, not like our mandrakes, which is every day. I would recommend distilled moon dew, though, if you can manage it. That they do best with those. And I would only speak in low, soothing tones. Right? Right? Saoirse, why don't you come stand by me? What? Why? No reason. And everybody's going to work on depussing their mandrake. Not mandrake.
When the fuck did Neville
Depussing
get
their
so
Mimbulus
judgmental?
Mimbletonia. It's this
You
group.
know what? It's for her own good.
This motherfucker is just attacking people.
I mean, for Bo, it's like unjustifiable, like a little bit, but for Saoirse, that's just for everyone's safety.
Why did I roll that? That's weird. Okay.
Yo, this cloud looks like a bunny.
I mean, Bo's blessed that he's not going to be in this greenhouse.
I've been rolling really well today.
Congrats. You need it because you normally have a T.
I also need it because I normally roll really shitty across the board.
All right, what do we get?
Would you like another one, Jess?
I think a dirty 20 is okay.
Alright.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Will it go up? Yay. I'm good. Thank you.
You're down to 2 E's now.
What are the grades?
Well, once we get this done, I can send them.
I got
I
a
got
20.
a dirty 20, by the way. Sorry, Maya.
No, you go.
No, I got a dirty 20, by the way. I think you already got it, but I just wanted to say it.
Yeah, I know. You said it.
Okay, go ahead, Maya. Sorry.
Maya?
No, you're good. I got a 23.
Nice.
10. Or no, not 10, 15. What the fuck am I saying?
So you just took 5 from yourself.
Right?
And Bo.
The cloud looks like a snake.
Okay, so a T.
Personally,
You got it.
don't care about this professor.
You know what?
I'm-
Don't care for him. He said one snarky comment to me, and now he's on my shit list.
He insists upon himself.
How dare I try to be good in this class? You know what?
I think we just need an all new staff.
All
Right?
new.
The entirety of the staff right now is so biased.
The only good one is Bruce.
I like Rojas. I've
we
had
need
downtimes
we
with
need
her.
Elon to show up and be like, the American taxpayer is paying $3 billion for
Can we
this
get Linda
wizarding
McMahon
school.
to teach
Linda
us?
McMahon, where are you?
I think Flitwick's still good though. I like Flitwick. He tries his best.
Maya, I'm so glad you.
I saw her letter to Harvard get fucking edited, and that was hilarious.
I haven't seen anything.
I saw
she's
that.
done.
I saw that. It was really funny.
She sent a letter to Harvard saying we're taking your funding, and they sent it on on X, and were like, they corrected all the grammar mistakes.
They sent it back to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in red pen, they were like, what's up with this sentence? No. What's up with this the use of very here? It didn't need to.
Twas hilarious.
Okay, I'll post grades in. Since you guys want to know.
Just so you know, if anything happens to Gemma in the next, I don't know, 5 minutes, Genevieve's crashing out.
You have a high passive perception, so you'd probably be able to see Delilah getting more and more annoyed by the two of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's about to be a brawl.
Oh, it's so nice. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
thank
relax.
God. I've been really wanting to fight.
Oh, we're throwing hands today.
I like to think that this is Genevieve, like, whispering this to Icarus.
She's
Yes,
just
we're
like,
throwing hands today.
she's like, tear up the card.
Tear up the card.
We're just doing this today. Yep.
Oh, my
Yeah.
grades are pretty good.
Honestly, if I can fix my transfig grade, I'll feel better about myself.
I'm surprised that my grades are that good. Icarus in the Southern Prefect era, maybe?
Maybe. Oh, why didn't the image work? It says it's dead for me. Did it work for everyone else?
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, I definitely don't think I'm gonna be a prefect with these grades.
I'm 9th level requesting it. It's fine.
For me to be
Ninth
prefect, I
level
appreciate you.
request prefect.
No, for myself.
I appreciate you doing that 9th level request for me.
Huh?
As you know, I already have a plan for my 9th level request, so I'm gonna need yours.
Oh, okay.
Is it the thing?
God, can
Yeah,
my
of course it's
ninth
the
level
thing.
request be that we're all prefects? Can I do a group? Can I use my ninth level request for
And
the
there's
group?
one of us in each house too.
I'm just saying it would work. If it was allowed, I would definitely use it. Not gonna lie.
That'd be a pretty baller 9th level request to allow, Alex. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm using it for
We're
the good of
so
the
far
group.
away from prefect.
We're so far.
I'm like right there, guys. Don't worry.
You also
They
need to
only
be
have 1 year.
trusted. You need to be trusted by faculty. It's not just about grades.
I
I think Icarus can get there if he has Deldaro's recommendation.
I've downtimed professors.
Dildra was nice to you. I don't know. He still has eyes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's still like a responsible
But
adult.
also, it'd be really funny if he made Icarus prefect.
But also, hear me out. If I used my ninth level request to make everybody prefect.
I think
Also, I can be like, you killed my dad. This is the least you can do.
I'm pretty trustworthy. The worst
And
I
I
do
did
is
that
like not
for
go to
you.
classes. And I don't blame, and I don't think it was fair because I was just defending my friend from a teacher that was being a dick to her. So I think Bo's trustworthy enough. It's just his grades aren't there.
Today, you're all going to approach your assignment with this Mimbilus Mimbletonia. We're going to identify A, whether it's happy or agitated. Oh, agitated. Definitely agitated. Ernesia says. Where its pressure points are. I see her looking at Juniper a lot. Near her. And whether you can press them in the right order without getting slimed. There is a spray of stink sap shoots across the room and hits Ernesia on the side. She is in shock as she turns. It's all the sap, stink sap, or the pus is over on her one side.
Jen is moving.
What the fuck? And she immediately grabs hers and points it out toward Delilah. Jen, what do you do?
Jen is grabbing Gemma, and they are ducking under the table.
Gemma is ready to throw hands, ready to fight too, and then you are able to pull her down. Make an athletics check. Probably not that hard.
Oh God.
You have to beat 11.
That's an 8.
Come on, get down. And she's like, oh, she got some on me too. You did that on purpose, didn't you, little twat?
If you do not get down here, I swear to God, I will tell everybody what you did when you were 4.
I did a lot of things when I was 4.
You know what I'm talking about.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh God. Oh, and I have the slug club. No, I don't have slug club. I have the other one. Damn. 12?
Charisma save. Fail. You see a sudden dawning of realization cross over her eyes, and you guys both pull down as there is stink sap that gets thrown across the room. People get caught in the blast radius of it. Some people are running, some people are puking. It's not pretty. Anything else anyone wants to do in the hullabaloo before?
I want to have sensing danger. I want to have left the house.
Hey Morgan.
The greenhouse.
Hey Morgan, look, that one looks like a what's it called? A griffin.
Don't
Oh.
go in there.
I don't plan on it.
Icarus?
Can I stupefy someone?
Absolutely.
I would like to stupefy Delilah.
Are you sure you don't want to do something worse? I know you've been trying to vie for another corruption point.
Look, I could Igni slack
That'd be worth it.
That'd be absolutely. Wait. Hold on.
Flipendo would be bad too.
Can I do Expulso?
God damn. Yeah.
I need to attempt it.
Go ahead.
And this gets a bunch of people because it's so fucking it's an area of effect.
Did it work?
Yes. They need to make a Constitution saving throw. Everyone in that area.
Yeah, it's 11 for the area.
For the area that does not pass, unfortunately. They are pushed 10 feet back, and they all take 20 points of thunder damage.
All right. And also, whatever damage the glass gives.
If I kill someone here, it'd be really funny.
You gain a point of corruption. So, like, just a second ago, there's the fight going back and forth, shooting off. Juniper, grab another one. Mine's empty. She's like, Juniper throws ones over. Delilah's able to send off some more stink sap. The fucking like heavy metal doom music is playing right now. Ornicia's fighting alone. She jumps up onto the table, shooting off, and then Icarus gets up. Expulso! Immediately across toward Delilah and anybody near Delilah. And it's around this time, just before you were saying that like Neville was like, ladies, enough. And he is hit with the Expulso as well and goes flying back, shattering through the glass, along with Delilah, who shatters through the glass and lands unconscious on the path, right in front of Bo and Morgan.
Wait, who?
You can kiss Prefect goodbye.
The professor's right here? You said
Yeah,
no,
I
no, no,
know.
no.
This is Delilah. She's passed
Oh,
out.
I ain't ninth level requesting shit for you.
I'm gonna.
Some people stumble out of the hole that she makes and like and are starting to fucking throw up.
I guess I'll drag. I guess Morgan, help me drag her. I guess away.
She smells terrible.
Prefect was a nice dream.
I'll I guess fuck it.
Corruption
Eh.
points is sweeter.
They
Yeah.
are.
I'll carry her. I'll carry Delilah up to the
Make a
the medical wing.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck my life. 18.
You're able to endure it. It's terrible.
Yeah, I guess I'll just kind of heave Delilah up. I'm like, all right, well, see you later, Morgan.
You're welcome.
I feel like when the Expulso happened, if we were to see like the scene from Genevieve and Gemma's perspective, because they're like underneath the table, so like the fight is going on, they're trying to talk, and then Expulso, bang, and she like both of you guys turn and see this happen, the shattering, the teacher going flying as well, and then like slowly turn toward each other.
Table was a good call.
Oh my god. Nicholas. Icarus!
What?
What the fuck? Jeez.
It's called a
Gemma
fucking
says.
jinx.
That's a hex! A hex!
Okay, mind your own fucking business.
Okay, yeah, totally. You just expose some people. She'll mind her own fucking business. Absolutely. And whenever Neville wakes up, you guys are in a lot of trouble.
Quick, someone check his pockets.
Do you
Can
want to
we run his pockets?
Do you want to run his pockets?
Okay, I'll run that man's pockets. Okay, fuck.
All right. All right. Roll me
This is insane.
roll me
Icarus
two
is
D600.
such a bad influence on Genevieve. We gotta stop them from hanging out.
How much?
Two.
2d6.
600.
Alright. 517 and 179.
This is so stupid.
Depending on what it is, she'll give it to Icarus. I mean, he earned that shit.
I'm saluting you.
Okay, you find a beard ointment for having a fuller beard.
Okay.
Just gonna put he takes those
He's
supplements.
trying.
And then 5 what?
517.
Hmm. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, fuck it. I mean, it's D600 of all the things to get. You find a small golden seed in his pocket.
Okay.
No way.
Can-
No way.
Can I make a herbology check or something?
Sure.
No fucking shot.
The glory of the D600
God.
table.
I wish I could give you anything.
Anybody got any?
You have that
fucking-
second inspo.
No, that's my
that's
my
diaphragm.
diaphragm.
Oh, okay.
Take my last one.
22.
It looks really valuable, like it's coming from a very rare plant. There's only one plant that you know of that's gold, and it went out of fashion, extinct actually, quite a long time ago.
Are you assuming that I, out of character, know what this is?
Niffler's fancy.
Oh. Oh, shit. Okay.
Fucking god.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Longbottom.
You rolled a small golden seed.
Thank you, Mr. Longbottom. Appreciate it.
It's third year.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I think
This
that's
is what
it.
you get for knocking out the
Committing
professor
crimes.
and committing crimes. You get ahead. That's why
Mhm.
people do them.
You know what? Who needs prefect?
The
Mhm.
infinite
I
mummy
can
was
just
right
do
there.
stuff.
And all of you guys are definitely getting detention.
All of us.
What? I wasn't even there.
I was under the table.
Icarus gets detention. Life.
That's crazy.
I was over on the bench.
Yeah.
I was over on the bench.
Wow, none of y'all want to go to detention with. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm already there with you.
That's
Do you want me to get sent to Durmstrang?
Yes, you could have gotten detention with me. You know, a real friend would have gotten detention with me.
If you say that to her, she's gonna just show up at detention.
Can I lose my detention because I saved a student?
That's not how detentions work.
Fuck.
It's just not. It's just not how they work. All right. That's what we'll end tonight's episode. Thank you all for playing. Thank you guys for watching. We will see the ramifications of these events next time on Magic and Mysterium.